Alright, welcome YouTube. I'm about to go live here again on TikTok, so bear with me. I want to try to make sure that everybody can see my screen. Welcome TikTok. I'm back again. I'm trying to fix the... I'm trying to play both the live YouTube onto TikTok so you guys can see both. So as soon as I get over here, it's been removed. Oh, this is the wrong one. Alright, let me try this again. But welcome everybody. How's everybody doing? Bear with me, y'all. YouTube, bear with me. I'm trying to make sure everything is good to go on my end. Alright. Cool, perfect. Alright, let's fix this. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and this up like this. Back to YouTube, TikTok, I mean. Yep. Alright. So, welcome. I'm going to apologize once again because I know that I have not been giving you guys the best content for our live today because unfortunately I am still having issues with trying to keep both YouTube and TikTok live. I really am struggling, but I'm hoping and praying that it stays up and running this time. Alright, so I got the chat open on YouTube in case anybody has any questions. If you guys got any questions on TikTok, I will try my best to make sure that I can see your guys' comments. But I do want to welcome everybody once again. Alright, one second. Alright. There we go. Now I could see TikTok's comments. And now I could see YouTube. Alright. So, again, I do sincerely apologize to everybody on YouTube and TikTok that's watching my live. I know that this has been a pain in the butt because I'm having issues trying to get both of them going at once. So let's just hope and pray that this live stays on this time. So going back to what we were talking about, I created a TikTok coding project where I had sound effects for when you go against computer, and basically if you beat the computer, you get the Yabba Dabba Doo sound from Fred Flintstone off the Flintstones, and if you lose, then you get that statement from Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder, starring Gene Wilder. He says, "So you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir." So let me just go ahead and give you guys those demonstrations. So unfortunately, I'm not going to play the scene from Willy Wonka because every time I do, everything shuts down. So I don't know why. But again, if I go to here, of course, this is player versus player. Now I also have this too, so let me show y'all. If it's a tie, this is with anybody, but let me show you guys what happens when you... So when it's a tie, sound from Price is Right, if you guys are Price is Right fans. So that's how that's the sound effect you hear on all draws, including if you go against the computer. But let me show you guys what happens when you beat the computer. You hear E yabba dabba do. Yeah, I love that. And then this is what happens when you lose against a computer.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
So you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. So yeah, I have that set up like that. It was just something that I did when I created the tic-tac-toe. But if you guys want to check out this game or any of the other games I have on my coding platform, make sure you guys check out part 1 of my live before it got shut down on its own. We're doing part 2 of the whole thing. So just showing you that. I thought that was amazing that I did that. Alright, so back to our trading. I mentioned I do study trading, so if you guys want to get involved with this, let me know in the comment section, and I will give you the promo code and the affiliate link to this. But let's see, we lost, let's see, so that was we won this trade, so this would be 64. So 64 from 100 would be 36. So 36, so let's do 136. Right now the market's going up, so we'll go ahead and confirm trade. So, alright. So back to what I was saying. So again, I'm looking at my live right now. But if you guys want to see part 1 of this current live that we're at, it's right here. All you got to do is go to my live. So when you're in my YouTube, you just click on live. As you see, we're live right now, right here. Here's part 1. So if you guys watch part 1 after this, then you'll get the understanding of why I'm doing this. But this is part 2. So basically what I have been doing is writing code and studying crypto trading. Right now we're doing Bitcoin to USD. This is the broker that I use to do the crypto trading. They have a simulator which we're currently using, and you can use real money. The benefit of this platform is there's a lot of bonus that's offered based on the number of trades you make and how much you deposit. But they do have a $10,000 simulated account that you can use to study. So as you can tell, I started with $10,000 and I'm up $4,000. So of course this is not money you can't withdraw or anything. This is just practice money. But at the same time, it's the same market. Everything's the same when it comes to this. So if we look at our history, so far, we're waiting on this trade. Right now, we're doing pretty good with the market. It looks like it's going to go up, but we got 3.5 more minutes because we're doing 5-minute intervals. But this is basically my history of some of the trades I've been doing. So some trades are good, some trades are bad. Overall, I would say my winning rate with trades is about 70%, which is pretty good. The other 30% is very little because I try not to trade too much. I'd like to trade small on big balances. So I do use this platform to do my trading. So if you guys are interested and involved in this type of trading, all you got to do is let me know in the comment section. I'll send you a link and my promo code. You cannot sign up to this without a promo code, unfortunately. So if you guys want to be a part of this and you want to be a part of my group that I have set up on WhatsApp and Telegram, then feel free to hit me up. Alright? But I appreciate everybody who's here today. I see there's a few people on YouTube. How y'all doing on YouTube? We are live on YouTube, but we're also live on TikTok. So whatever platform you guys are in, I thank you all very much for being here. So if you have any questions about anything I'm talking about on here and part 1 of the live, just let me know. So we're going to go ahead and wait for this trade to finish up. We got 2.5 minutes for this trade. So if we go back to the trading account, or not trading account, but the coding that I've been doing. Again, I demonstrated the tic-tac-toe, which is this one right here. If you want to look at any of these, you can. If you want to look at some individually, I could send you the links to Pacific Coding. But all you got to do is type in my name, like this. And if you want to see any of my code, type in CodePen, like this. And I'll be the first one on the list right here. Jordan Liturgis on CodePen. So when you click on it, you'll see my profile. Here's my business card right here, and then here is my some of the more known projects that people are liking and our people are looking at. So I have several different types of coding projects here. I got 2 for pool table players. I got a weather app. I've got a complaint form for businesses. But if we want to go through all of them, these are the latest ones I've done. I did one for those who are horse owners, so they can manage like the names of the horses, the breeds, and all that good stuff. And then I have the tracker, which where pool players can monitor their games. I have one for the medical field where they can manage patient registrations. This one right here is a BMI calculator. This one will tell you if you're overweight or not. So like let's say if we use mine as an example, I'm 6'1". So if we were to convert 6'1", so feet to centimeters, because that's how I have it set up. So if we do 6 feet, that is 182. So we'll just go ahead and do the 182.88 because this is in centimeters. And then for weight, it's in kilograms. So we're going to do weight to kilograms next. And my weight, I'm 175. So that would be 365.809. So 365.809 would be here. So when you calculate the BMI rate, it'll let you know what your BMI result is and what category you're in. So I'm an obesity. Pretty good. It's just the design is what made me make this appear look interesting. Hey Rick, welcome. We're live here on TikTok and YouTube, by the way, but I do appreciate you being here. Rick, how you doing, Rick? You guys on YouTube, let me know that you're here in the comment section, so that way I know you're here. I can give you a shout out. Alright, so this is my BMI calculator that I created with the coding platform CodePen. Again, I mentioned in my first half of the live video that I've already posted on YouTube. This is my coding portfolio that is used on freecodecamp.org. It's a free coding platform where you can learn different program languages for free, and you can get certifications and real life projects on here. These are some of the certifications I completed already. I have 10 of them. So like if somebody wanted to look at one of my projects, for instance, they would have to click on one of these certifications. So from everybody else's point of view, this is what they would see. They would see my certification for that particular certificate that I earned. And then when you scroll down, it'll show 5 projects that relates to that certificate. So that's the beauty of using CodePen, where you use real life projects connected with your certification, and then you're allowed to present this to people. So this is what I use to find clients and front-end development positioning, because I am studying front-end development for the time being. I have completed the front-end development library for both this platform and Legacy. And of course, Legacy is a third party with the free code camp that allows you to expand your coding experience. Nadenzus, welcome back. Again, everybody who was on my first live earlier, I do apologize. I had internet issues and I had a outage, so I had to rerun everything all over again. So I do thank you for coming back. I do appreciate you guys very much. So I'm just showing everybody my my coding portfolio once again. If you haven't seen the first part of my live, I had several people just now join. So thank you guys for joining. I really do appreciate y'all. But if you guys want to check out my coding portfolio, all you have to do is type in my name, which is Jordan Liturgis, and then type in free code camp next to it. And what you'll see is my Facebook page that leads to the link. But then if you want to continue further, just scroll down and you want to click on this one, and this is the forum. And then if you want to look up me specifically, you just go to the search box, and of course there's no name here for me, but a great way to do it is just go to codepen.com or codepen.io, just type in my name and then put in CodePen, and then you'll see my name right here. I'm also you can also find my codes on GitHub as well, so you can type in my name and then go to GitHub, and you'll see my live ones. My username is jcaesar45 on both GitHub and CodePen. So those are the 2 places you could find my either the writing part. So basically with GitHub, you got the writing portion of the projects where you just see directly the codes, and then CodePen is the visual part of the code. So if you want to check out the code visually, you go to CodePen. But yeah, these 6 projects you see right here on my screen, these are the last 6 projects I've done when it comes to coding. I did one for horses, One for pool players, one for the medical field, one for sports, and one for social media, and then one for those who want to check out their BMI. And then, of course, I have a YouTube video that talks about my pool table simulator, which is this right here. So this is for you guys and girls that love pool. It basically, again, you score all 6 of these object balls. You get 1 point for each object ball you score, but you lose a point if you scratch, and it monitors how many shots it takes you to make it. So this is my simulator for the pool table, and I am glad that I created this. But I do have a YouTube video on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check this one out. I have a link on there as well. But let me know if y'all have any questions. Just let me know in the comment section, all right? I do have both the chat box for TikTok and YouTube right here in front of me. That's why I'm going back and forth so I can look at all the comments and look at everybody who's joined. But I thank everybody who's here today. Any questions, just let me know in the comment section. So again, this is my coding simulator, but let's go back to the trading account. Let's see what we did. Alright, so we won 2 trades in a row, which is good. So looks like let's see where we left off at. So we started here, we lost 50, so let's do some math real quick. So we lost 50, so 0 minus 50. Then we lost 45. Okay. And then from there we won 32 because you get 80% of all trades in your return. Then we lost 100. Okay. And then here, this would be 64. So we made 64 on this trade. And then the latest trade we got was this one. So this would be, let me do some math here. So that would be 108, it looks like. 108.8, I would believe. Yeah, 108.8. So we add 108.8. So now we are currently up almost $10 on our trade. So that's pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and reset back to 50 since we're up. So we're going to do 50 on the trade, and it looks like based on our indicators the market's going up. So we're going to use a 5-minute duration, and we're going to buy this trade at where it's at right now. So hopefully the market, we'll see if the trade goes up after 5 minutes. Alright, so enough of that. Let's go back to our trading platform. Or not trading, coding platform, sorry. I'm stressed out, y'all. I've had a long day trying to get these going, so please forgive me if I say the wrong thing. Please forgive me. It's been a stressful day today. But I come live on both YouTube and TikTok so I can demonstrate this for you guys. I'm just hoping and praying that the internet cooperates this time. So here is my GitHub page. Again, just look up jcaesar45, or you could just type in my name, Jordan Liturgis, in the Google search. I'm not hard to find. You can find my social media contents right here, where you can contact me on there. And these are all the latest codes I've done as of late. So yeah, I've been putting a lot of effort into coding lately because not only this is not my primary job. My primary job, I work in the medical field, but I do want to have a career in coding. So I'm not saying I'm going to learn medical coding right now, but I've always wanted to write code ever since I was a kid. I just never had the right sources until 4 years ago when I heard about Free Code Camp, and I've been using Free Code Camp ever since, and I never looked back. So the beauty with Free Code Camp is there's no deadlines on any of these projects. You can take your time at your own pace, and the reason why I'm still making projects on here is because when you go on when you go on their platform, they got the full stack developer curriculum, which I'm still waiting to complete because as of right now, they only got HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and a portion of a front-end library available as of right now. They're working on Python right now, which will be available in the fall, so I'm definitely looking forward to studying Python. and then eventually I'll be studying rational database in the back end, JavaScript, and then when it comes to career, I'd have to do these and then take the exam. Once I take the exam and I pass it, then I would be a full stack developer. But until that day comes, this won't be available until late 2026. So I got another year until this is available, which is perfectly fine with me because that gives me a whole year of just writing code, which I have no problem doing. But I've completed these so far, and let's say if you go to HTML, for example, they break them down into specific categories, and you got to complete the steps. And as you go through the steps, there's workshops that you can go through, there's lectures that you watch, actual video lectures that you watch. There, of course, there's quizzes that you have to pass, and then there's labs. The labs is what I use to put either on GitHub or CodePen, which one of these. So anything that says lab would be on one of those two categories, because I have to, I like to save my coding when I finish my projects. So like here, this is the first lab that you work on after you do this curriculum outline. It's a workshop. Now the workshop, they give you step by step on how to complete the workshop, but the lab you're on your own, and you basically just follow the instructions on the lab. You pass the lab, and then you can go to the next one. But as you guys can see, I completed the HTML portion, the CSS, and JavaScript. So that and a portion of front end. So that's what I've been studying for the past 4 years. And I'll tell you, writing code is not rocket science. I mean, once you know how to code, it can be very simple. But if you guys want to learn how to code, just go to freecodecamp.org, and you can create your coding portfolio there as well. And of course, it's completely free. The only time you really would want to pay money is if you want to donate to their platform so they can grow it and add more program languages. But for the time being, the only program languages that they offer is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and front end. They'll have Python, rational database, back end, and the full stack developer quiz, hopefully by next year. Now, Python will be available in fall, so we'll see. But they got other ways you can work on your coding. They got developers for those who have A2 English or B1 English experience. If you want to do interview preps, then you can go to this one, and you can study different ways that you can prep for an interview. And you can also do different projects that are take-home projects, which are also included. So these you won't get credit for when it comes to certain certifications. See, there's some of these are back-end projects, which I haven't done yet. The ones that you see that are checked are front-end projects, which I've already done the front end. So front end was no bargain for me. I'm still working on back end for the time being. So once I get the back end, and then I learn rational database, and then I study Python, then I'll be able to do the back end. But right now, the ones you see that's checked are the front-end projects. So some of these projects vary. But yeah, this is a great category to prepare for an interview. Meanwhile, now again, if you guys got any concerns or questions, let me know in the comment section. I want to make sure everybody has a better understanding of what I'm showing you guys. And if you guys are just now showing, we're live on both YouTube and TikTok. So whatever platform you're on, I welcome you guys to my live. If you got any questions, just let me know in the comment section. So there's other ways you can learn how to code. You can learn the Rosetta code right here, which I haven't worked on yet because it's a lot of code, a lot of hours of coding, so that's going to take me a little minute. So again, that's CSS, JavaScript. And here's some other courses that you can get certified on, such as responsive web design, data visualization. There's quality assurance, which I haven't done yet. Scientific, you can get certified with these right here. These right here you can get certified with their platform. All you have to do is just follow the steps, complete the projects that are required to get the certification, and then once you complete the projects, then you can get certified. The reason why they do that on this platform is because you don't just present a certification to clients and employers. You got to have some kind of project to back up your certification. So the beauty with Free Code Camp is you're required to complete 5 projects that would allow you to get certified. And I'll show you guys again what to expect. So the first certification I personally received was data analysis with Python. This is really the only time I got to study Python until the actual Python course is available. But here it tells you exactly what you have to do. So if you expand this, you got to complete all of these right here. You complete those. Then in this section, you complete these steps, which is only 9 steps. Mathematics, arrays, let's see what else is there. NumPy, loading data for advanced indexing. There's a lot of those. And then here is the projects that you have to complete. Once you complete these 5 projects, this button would say claim certification. And then you confirm it. Make sure your settings shows that it's appearing in your portfolio. And as long as this shows certification shows right here, then all you got to do is click on it, and you'll get to see that certificate and show it to your employers that you're applying to or clients, regardless if you're a freelancer or if you're an actual W-2 worker. In my case, I'm a freelancer, so I show this out to my clients. But again, when you show the certification, you'll see the certificate right here, signed by the executive director of the company, Quincy Larson. And it shows right here that I completed 300 hours of coding with this particular platform, with this particular project or certification, whatever you want to call it. And if you scroll down, here's the 5 projects that would back up the certification. So if I had a client that wanted to look at my projects, they would click on view, and it will take them to the coding portion of GitHub. Because some of these projects, you got to have GitHub. Some projects you got to have Google collaboration, and then other products require either CodePen, or if you have Visual Coding Studio or whatever it's called. There's other softwares you can use to present this to your clients, but I personally use GitHub, I use Google collaboration, and I use CodePen to present my projects to my clients and employers. So again, for the data analysis, you got to have GitHub to present your code. So these are all the codes based on this project right here for this one. If they want to see this one, then they can click on view, and they'll see that code right here. Here's the README portion right here, and then the full code would be right here. So they can click on here, and they'll see the full code right here for that project. Third project, which is the medical data visualization, the visualizer, I mean. Here's the README portion, and then here's the full code for that, which is right here, and so forth and so forth for these 2. Now, if anybody were to see my certification, for instance, and let's say they want to try this project out for themselves, instead of going to view where they can see my coding for the project, they can just go on to the actual project itself. Let's say we look at the first one, and it'll take you to the instruction page for that project, and these are all the instructions for it. And then when you complete it, you put your link right here to where you're going to present it. In my case, it was GitHub. And then you click I completed the challenge, and then if you complete the challenge and you pass, it'll let you know if you passed. But if you didn't, it'll let you know. So your code is not present publicly until you pass that project. And that's the beauty of free CodePen. Nothing goes public with any of your codes until you pass it 100%. Not 98%, not 70%, 100%. If the code is 100% pass, it'll be public. So keep that in mind if you want to try this platform out. Again, this is not a promotion that I'm offering you guys because it's completely free. freecodepen.org if you guys want to study any of the codes that's available. And there will be other program languages available in the future. So that's the beauty of this platform. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to go over to the trading account and let's see if we made that $50 trade. So unfortunately we didn't get it. So now in this case we're going to subtract these 2 numbers. So let's round this to 140. So 140 minus 50 would be 90. So we're going to do 90, and then based on my indicators we're going to sell for a 5-minute duration. Now if you guys want to get involved with the trading platform, let me know in the comment section. You have to have the promo code in order to get on this platform. There's a bunch of bonuses that this platform offers, such as deposit bonuses, trading bonuses, and referral commissions. So there's a lot of ways you can make money besides trading with this platform. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section. I'll give you guys the affiliate link that will have the promo code to it, and you guys will be good to go to register. And I think you are allowed to have a bank account connected to this, but if you have a crypto wallet, it'll be much faster. Alright, so while we wait for this trade to be in the plus, so far we're up, but we gotta wait 4 minutes. So let's get back to the coding. Alright, so if we go back to my coding portfolio on Free Code Camp, as you see, there's my profile picture, so that way you know it's me. Yep. This is my description, and then if you guys want to go directly to my platforms, here's my LinkedIn page right here. I'll show you that. My GitHub, my writing portfolio, and my Twitter. So everybody who goes on my coding portfolio will have my LinkedIn, which I already have set up right here. Again, just type in my name. I'm not hard to find on LinkedIn. Again, this is my GitHub page. This is my writing portfolio. Basically, my writing portfolio shows all my rates. If you're looking for any specific writing services that you don't have time to do yourself, I can do it for you. If you go to my writing page, these are the rates that I offer for every single thing. So for instance, if you're looking for an article that's between 800 to 1200 words, I charge $200 for an article. For blogs, 600, 800 would be $233. If you need a case study based on the number of words, it'll be $198. If you need 20 to 30 posts on social media, I charge $267. If you guys need a website copy per page, I charge $200 for that. So forth. So anything else would be $133. So yeah, you might think these amounts are pretty steep, but these are the rates I offer when it comes to my writing services. So yeah, I have a writing portfolio, and I also have a coding portfolio, so I got a little bit of both. And I do offer these on Fiverr as well, so I'll go to my Fiverr account. And again, this is my Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it's ballinjmoney45. This is my Twitter. Again, these will be live on my YouTube channel if you guys want to go back on the video. For you guys on YouTube and girls, my YouTube channel is in the description of my TikTok if you guys want to watch these in the future, because these will be live. We are live on YouTube as well. So, I do have a Fiverr page where I offer my writing and coding services. So, if you guys don't want to charge or pay directly for my writing portfolio, you can go to my Fiverr page, which is Jordan Liturgis. Not hard to find, of course. I'll show you guys what I offer on Fiverr. And girls. So I have I have 4 services. One is for writing. One is for virtual assistants. I do offer that. One is for coding, which is this one right here. And I also have one if you are somebody that's looking for a job and want to work from home. I got several resources where I can find work from home jobs for you. All I do is give you the application, but then I do charge more if I do the application for you. But let me go ahead and show you each gig so I can show you what I offer. Again, if you got any questions about anything I'm talking about here, regardless if it involves coding, my services that I offer on the platforms, or if it involves the crypto trading account that I'm using to practice crypto trading, just let me know. I got both TikTok and YouTube chat boxes open, so if you all got any questions whatsoever, let me know in the comments. So the first service I offer on Fiverr is my virtual assistants. I do a combination of virtual assistant tasks where I can do it all right here from my computer. I do administrative support, data entry, and scheduling. So scheduling could be if you're scheduling to go on a cruise, I can do that for you. If you're scheduled a doctor's appointment, I'll do that for you. If you want to schedule a meeting with somebody online with Zoom or Google Meets, I can do that for you. I charge $50 for 5 hours of doing a virtual assistant tasks. For 10 hours, I charge $100. And for 20 hours, I charge $200. So that's what I charge per week. These are weekly rates. So if you guys, based on the number of hours, for basic 5 hours, so basically $10 per hour is what I charge for basic. And of course, for standard is $10 an hour. But if you do more, then we'd have to talk privately based on this. So if you guys go through the description, I have proof of one of my writing gigs right here. What I offer, all that good stuff. So if you need help with virtual assistant, if you need a virtual assistant online, I got you. We just go to Fiverr and we talk on there, or you can send me a DM on here and we can talk on there as well. Second service I offer, I help people find work from home jobs anywhere in the world. I don't care if you're in Nigeria, Europe, United States, Canada, if you live in Hawaii, if you live in Mexico, South America, I got y'all. I got 5 to 10 resources where I can find worldwide work from home legit jobs. I don't offer scams, so don't worry about that. The only way you'd be scammed is if I charge you money. But the way we do it is, if you set it up on Fiverr, then of course Fiverr holds on to that money until you're satisfied. So I don't get a dime on Fiverr until Fiverr approves my services. So if my clients are happy, Fiverr pays me the portion of what I offer. So I'm not going to get the $85. I'll just get a cut of that. But I don't touch a dime of any of this money on Fiverr until my clients are satisfied. So keep that in mind. So that way, that's proof that you guys won't get scammed by me. So for $85, I find 3 job openings that are available. For $155, I'll find 6 of them. And for $250, I'll find 10 jobs. So the deal is, what happens is I give you, based on that, so if you bought the premium, I give you 10 current job openings. Now, unfortunately, if I find you a job and you're not able to apply, don't worry about it. If you show me proof that you're not able to apply to that job, then I just find you a replacement. So I keep giving you jobs until you apply to 10 jobs. So once you get 10 jobs, you let Fiverr know that you're satisfied. And of course, if you're not satisfied, then we verify it with Fiverr and everything will be taken care of. But at the end of the day, I make sure you guys get remote. If you guys want remote jobs, let me know in the comment section. I have the services right here on Fiverr. I'm not hard to find. And I do offer resume and cover letter reviews as well for additional charge. But for the time being, these are the basic amounts that I charge. I do resume optimizations for the basic. For standard, I include cover letter reviews, and then for premium, I include application reports, and I also do interview prep. So if you get the premium, then I educate you on how to be prepared for interviews. So that helps out a lot of people as well, because you gotta be ready for interviews regardless of what job you're applying for. And if you get lucky, I might find you a job that don't require an interview, but you never know. So the third one I offer is where the coding comes in. So what I offer on Fiverr when it comes to coding is a combination of analyzing, visualizing, and building machine learning models using Python for the most part, because I have been studying Python outside of free code camp. So what I offer is, if you need data cleaning where it involves like visualizations up to 1 data set, I can answer 10 of your questions. I can do 50 respondents and a free text analysis based on the code that you provide. I'll do that for $150. If you want a full EDA report that requires visualization or basic machine learning models, I'll answer 20 questions, do 100 respondents, visual results, and a free text analysis for $250. So that's what I offer for the EDA report. And then if you guys want the full project where I create the project for you, I charge $450 for the full project. That includes data cleaning, the EDA report that I mentioned on the 2 other services. I'll customize the model. I'll give you a detailed report on that model, and I'll give you the notebook that shows how I created the code itself. So I do all that and then some based on this for $450. Again, if y'all got any questions on what I'm offering, let me know in the comments section. Last but not least, my writing services. I write SEO articles, I write blogs, copywriting. Let's see, I'll create social media posts, I'll create articles for web pages, all that good stuff. I can do 5 posts or articles up to 500 words per article for $100. There will be a plagiarism check, and I will include 1 commercial license image. Excuse me. If you want 10 articles, I'll write up to 1,000 words per article. You'll get the plagiarism check, 2 commercial images, and an AI humanization, which means I will give you guys a report showing if any of the writing is either AI detected or it's written by an actual human. I will provide a report for that. And if you want 15 articles, I give you the 15 articles. I'll publish the articles for you. I'll do a plagiarism check. I'll do the AI check. And I'll put in 3 commercial images just for you if you choose a premium. So it's that's basically what I offer for these. So if you want to look more into this one as well, I have a description right here. I got passport. I'll show you proof right here. I did this for a client for an internship. I'll show you guys an example of how I do it. Okay, so with this client, it's only one commercial image per article. So we go to the platform that they put me on, which is fine because I can always include this because they're in the agreement. If I'm on your platform, then I'm allowed to public my information, like make my articles published. So that way I can use it for my coding portfolio. So let's see, peachbasket.org, I believe. No, it's .net, sorry. All right, so it's .net. So if you guys want to check out my examples of the content that I create for writing clients, then this is what you have to do. You would have to go here to here. Let's say, now I was assigned to the Chicago Bulls for, this is the sports thing here. So as you could, so if we click on one of my articles, then we click on my name here. These are the articles I did for this client. The last one I did was the NBA draft, and they drafted this young man right here. And I also did one about David Greenwood, who recently passed away. And then I also talked about the draft, and then the announcement about Michael Jordan being part of the NBC team. And I've done several other ones for this client as well. There's more than just this, but these are the ones that are most recent for this client. So, but this is from the past season. So this is going to show you, this is what I'll offer if you do the basic plan right here. If you're going to put me on your platform like this client did, then my articles are published to where I can put it on my writing portfolio. That's part of the agreement. So this client is very pleased with the articles I wrote. Like if we look at this young man who the Bulls recently drafted, as you can see, this is the article for that. This is the article I wrote myself. Again, there was a plagiarism check. Everything was good. And then the one image that they wanted, I gave them the image right here. So that's just going to show you how proficient I am with my services. I try to provide as much of a case study as I can, regardless if it's coding, writing, the virtual assistants, or the fourth one that I offer, which involves finding jobs. I do have proof of many of the remote jobs that I've had many clients follow. I have clients in Nigeria. They can't find jobs in Nigeria, so I help them find worldwide positions, and they got jobs to this day. So there's a lot of times where I'll speak to people out of my time zone, and I just do my best to make sure that everybody's satisfied. So with that being said, let's go back to the trading account and let's see. Looks like we lost the 50, of course, and then we won this. So from this to this, that we made, so we made, let's see, that's 62 it looks like. No, 72. So we made 72 on this. So if we add 72, so we made 81.8 so far. So that's pretty good. So since we made that, we're gonna let's bring the amount down to 20. Looks like the market's going up now based on the indicators, so we'll go ahead and confirm that, and we'll wait 5 minutes and we'll see if we make 100. But right now we're at 81.1 with the trading. If you got any questions again about anything I'm offering, let me know in the comment section. Yes, I am offering this trading platform. If you want to be a part of this, I do have a group on Telegram and WhatsApp where I alert people on different trades. But if you want to get involved with all that stuff, all you got to do is let me know in the comment section. I'll give you my promo code, which you have to have in order to register. You will get a bunch of bonuses if you do trade. So with that being said, we'll wait for this trade to end, which will be in about 4.5 minutes from now. So we'll get back to that later. Alright, so again, I am available on Fiverr, and these are the gigs I have. So if you want to look me up, just type in my name on Google, and then type in Fiverr next to it. And then when you do that, you'll see Jordan Liturgis platform profile right here. You click on that, and you'll see all this good stuff right here. Now, of course, this is from my point of view because I'm logged into my account, but I'll show you guys what it looked like from your point of view. So let me go ahead and type in my name again with Fiverr, and let me put this incognito mode. So this is what you guys will see and girls will see when you get on Fiverr. When you get on Fiverr, you'll have a contact me button right here. I do respond within the hour of you contacting me. And then here you'll see all 4 gigs and the minimum that I charge for each service. And of course, I do show proof of everything that I provide. And these are all video proofs as far as I know. All 4 of these. And then here is the campaign that I started with when it comes to the bulls, which I showed you guys earlier. And so far I've had some pretty satisfied customer right here. Said I did well done. I really do appreciate that. But then here's my description about me, the skills that I have, my gigs. So if you have any questions after this, you can go to my Fiverr. You can contact me on there. Alright? So with that being said, we'll go ahead and delete those. We'll delete that. Delete that. So that's where I'm at with coding as of right now. I am mostly doing front-end development type projects because I haven't done any back-end as of right now. I am working to work on doing the back-end part of coding, but I have realized that back-end is a little bit more complicated than front-end. See, front-end is just what people see. The back-end is what controls the front part. Like, because what I'm showing you guys is just what people would look at if they got on a website. Back-end basically covers, makes sure everything is fully functional on the back-end without the public actually seeing those codes. So I haven't practiced those codes yet because I've been so focused on front-end right now. But at no cost, I will show you guys a platform that I use to find front-end development jobs that are legal. So let me go to one of my sources. So I'm going to offer you guys a free source if you're looking for remote jobs. That's what I'll do for you guys if you guys are here live. If you guys are interested in working from home like me, I will offer you guys a free source where you can find remote jobs. So this one is called Remote Rocket Ship. This is where you can find legit work from home jobs, and I promise you they're legit jobs because that's how I got my medical position, because of this website right here. So this is a great platform because they got remote positions available. You can click hybrid or on-site positions, so it don't have to be remote. You can find hybrid or on-site positions that are totally legit, no scams whatsoever. If you don't put anything in the search box, you'll get to see the latest that's available at no cost. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see that it's going to stop at a certain point. So there's some of these you can look at for free, but if you want to get the membership, here's their membership. If you want to unlock all the jobs, you could pay $7 a week, or you could pay a one price for a lifetime of $89. So that's up to you. If you want to be on this platform to find remote jobs, that's up to you. But I'm going to show you use the free part of this just for example. So if you don't type in anything here, regardless of experience or how much you want to make or anything else that's included right here, then it'll just give you the most recent jobs that's available. It looks like the most recent job right here is a Salesforce service seller position with Sabre Spring. So if I want to look at that, I just click on apply and it'll take me to the job description. And of course, you look through all this, and then you can apply right here at no cost. So I'm offering you guys this for free. This website for free. So if you guys are looking for a remote job and you're live today, then the free platform that I have for you is remoterocketship.com. remoterocketship.com. Now, if there's a specific job you want to look at, regardless of pay, location, then let's say in my case, I want to look for a front-end development position. So we type in front, and here it is, front-end engineer. So we click on that. Now in my case, we want to get the United States, so we're going to click United States. Salary doesn't matter. Now for experience, I would say we'll do entry level, junior level, and mid-level, because I can go as high as the mid-level for a position. All of these are really irrelevant, but just for sake of argument, we'll look for full-time positions, And program languages, let's select JavaScript, 'cause that's the one I know. Yep, here's JavaScript. Let's see, is HTML on here? No. What about CSS? No, that's SCSS. Okay, what about Python? Is Python here? Yep. So we'll put Python and JavaScript for our skills, program languages. Degree, well, I do have an associate's degree, so that really doesn't matter. Industry doesn't matter. Company size doesn't matter. I don't need a visa, so that doesn't matter. So let's see what they got. So look like right here they got a software engineering front end position with Coinbase. So Coinbase has a software engineering position. That's interesting. So here's the application for that. I've been creating products for the last 4 years. I do have front end experience. Pay is $152,000 a year to start with. That's pretty good. And this is with Coinbase, so that's fairly alright. So I'm gonna keep that open. What's the next one available? Here's one. Yeah, React is another one I'm familiar with thanks to CodePen, but you gotta have Arabic speaking skills. So that one would be a no for me because I don't know Arabic. Here's another one right here. Front end React engineer. We'll check that one out. Just for the heck of it, I'll apply to a job here. Let's see. 5 years of experience. I got 4 years of experience, but it does say have markups, HTML, and CSS. So yeah, I could probably apply. I might get away with this one. So we'll go ahead and apply to this one. So I'll go right here live. Hey, round 2. Nice to see you. How you doing? So we'll go ahead and apply to this job just to show you guys if you guys need help finding remote from. But I gave you guys a free platform if you want to look for work from home jobs anywhere in the world. This is legit platform. So all we need is our name, email, and resume. Now, of course, my resume has my writing and coding links on there. So once they see that, they're good. Of course, compensation for this is $4,000 to $6,000 a month. That's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and submit an application for us there, just for educational purposes. If I get the job, hey, cha-ching. So, again, here's the free remote platform that you guys can find jobs online. They could be, again, they could be remote jobs, they could be hybrid jobs, or on-site, don't matter. You can go based on the specific job title you want, the location, salary, skill level. You could do, if you're just getting started, then entry level is a good option, junior is a good option. Usually entry level is a lot of interns, so as long as the intern pays, then go for it. If you have a visa, then you can include that. You could your program languages could be right here. If you want full-time or part-time or both, that could be here. If there's a specific industry or if it requires a degree, if you have a degree, then you can click yes. If they're a specific industry, they got all the industries right here. But yes, this is one of many websites that I use to find jobs online that are legit. And you can apply directly on your computer, phone, iPad, any device you have. And of course, they do have on-site. I like this one really well because it has remote, hybrid, and on-site jobs. So if y'all got any questions, just let me know. All right, hey, Mr. Burnside, nice to see you. We are live on YouTube and TikTok to answer your questions. I am offering some of the things that I've been doing. This is just part 2 of my live because I had issues before. But I've been showing people how I offer services on different categories. I was showing some of my coding projects that I've been doing outside of shooting pool. And I'm also having a trading account that we're doing live here also. So we're doing a little bit of back and forth with coding projects, finding jobs, trading, all that good stuff. So I do thank you for being here. I know you're probably expecting me to be at the pool table right now, but I will shoot pool later on today. I figured why not be in the office today and I just, show you guys what I've been doing outside of pool. Besides showing you guys, I do have a job outside of all this, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm just showing one of my services that I offer, which is helping people find jobs. So I do offer that. Just to answer your question, I do appreciate your question. You guys that's live on YouTube, I welcome you all that's here on YouTube right now. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. But again, if you guys are looking for jobs that's live either on TikTok or YouTube, I'm going to offer you guys one software for free, which is rocketship.com. So if you're one of those guys that are looking for a job, I'm giving you guys a free source on me, because I do charge with helping people online, but since you guys are here with me, then I do appreciate y'all. So this is what I offer you guys for free, is a free job site where you can find jobs. So I'll leave this on for a couple minutes as I look at the comments. Yeah, a job can be a pain in the butt, I'll tell you. A job could take up a lot of your time. So, but that's why I like shooting pool, because it gets my mind off of the work, I'll tell you. Hey, NM, welcome. I know you guys expect... my people on TikTok, I know y'all expect me to be at the pool table live, but today we're in my office, my home office, and I'm just giving everybody a rundown of what I've been doing lately, from writing code, offering services to clients, and crypto trading. I've been doing that outside of shooting pool. But speaking of crypto trading, I'll leave this up for you guys, but again, this is the free website if you're looking for jobs, remoterocketship.com. But yes, I do practice crypto trading as well, and this is the platform I use. Now, if you want to be a part of this crypto, you are more than welcome to do that, but you cannot register without a promo code. So if you're interested in being on here, let me know in the comment section, and I will send you a link with the promo code on it, and you can get on here. There are bonuses that are included, regardless if you get deposit bonuses, if you doing a certain number of trades, or referrals. If you want to do all that, you're more welcome to join me. And I do have a group on Telegram where the person that got me to this, he gives free trades to everybody who is on the group. So if you want to be a part of that group, join me first. You join me on here, and then you'll get free trade signals from that person when I invite you to the group. So where we're at right now with trading, and thank you, NM, for answering the question for Mr. Burnside. Much appreciated. Yes, my YouTube link is in the description of my TikTok, along with my coding portfolio and my Instagram. So we're going to look at this. I already have the indicators set up on my end. So based on what I'm seeing here, the market's going up. And you get the... So far, I'm just practicing trading right now. So, all right, so we lost 20. So 90 minus... Okay, so we're going to do 70 on this trade. And looks like the market's starting to go down. But my indicator is saying it's going up. Let me zoom it in. I gotta look at this indicator. I already have the indicator. Yeah, it looks like the indicator is gonna go down. So let's go ahead and sell, since the indicator's going downwards, and I think it's gonna cross the purple line. So if it crosses the purple line, that means it's a sure thing that it's gonna drop. So we'll wait 5 minutes and we'll see if we win this trade. But yeah, that's something I've been doing on the side, outside of working my job and giving you guys pool content and all of the good stuff on YouTube. Again, this is the remote job position if you want to look for a remote job, even on-site jobs. This is one of many sites that I have that I offer to my clients if they're looking for a job. But for you guys live on TikTok and YouTube, you guys get one of many sources I have for free. So if you're looking for a job, here is the free website that you guys can look up any job you want. See, in my case, I'm looking at front-end development type jobs. So you guys witnessed me applying to this job right here. And luckily for me, Coinbase has a position available for software engineering on the front end. So I'm going to definitely apply to this job for sure. Now, just so if you guys are wondering, my current job is in the medical field, but I am looking to build my coding career. So that's basically why I'm showing you guys this. But I do offer helping people finding jobs too. Again, this is my coding platform, my coding portfolio on Free Code Camp. It's a great platform to learn different programming languages such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all that good stuff. These are my certifications that I have so far. And the beauty of this platform is when you click on my certificate, there's projects to back up the certification. Because you know, when you're in the coding world, regardless if it's medical coding or if you're doing software developing, if you're a penetration tester, I don't care what it is. Employers and clients want to see your experience. In my case, I have 4 years of experience. So I have enough to back up these certifications. And the beauty of Free Code Camp You have to have 5 projects in order to get these certifications. And then once you do that, you can also offer other people to try out these projects as well. And I enjoy the free code camp because I know eventually I'll get the full stack certification once it's available next year. The exam is 90 questions, so between now and then I'm just going to prepare myself for the full stack development course. Luckily for me, I completed the front end, and let's just go to curriculum real quick. So far I completed HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and a portion of the front end. Now, I'm saying a portion because there's still 2 other ones that's going to be available in fall. So once I get these 2 done, then I'll be done with front end. But after that, I gotta learn Python, which I know the basics. I know the basics of Python, rational database, and the back end. So once I get all these completed, and by next year I could take the exam, which will be next year. If I pass the exam, then I'll be certified for a full stack developer. So I'm definitely excited for that when the time comes. Of course, I'll have to do a capstone project when it's available. And then, of course, I got to look at this study from the executive director himself about how to find developer jobs. But until these get updated, they do offer other curriculums, such as the responsive web design. You can learn the Rosetta code if you want. You can there's take-home projects here with the coding interview prep. You can learn the Oben project if you want. There's JavaScript algorithms. There's data visualization, quality assurance, information security. Information security is great for those who want to get into penetration testing, or white hat hacking is what people will call it. Bug bounty programs, stuff like that. You can learn Python. You can learn college algebra, machine learning. There's a lot of options, and they even have a Microsoft certification if you want to learn C, C pro, not C++, but C. It's just C. See, there's C and then C++. If y'all don't know when it comes to programming languages, but Microsoft does have a certification on there if you want to learn C, which they transfer you over to Microsoft and you set everything up on Microsoft. Basically, that's how that works. But everything else is set up here. And then when I present my coding projects, I use GitHub, which is this right here. This is my GitHub portfolio right here. You can see all the written code that I've done since I started. Then you got CodePen, which shows the visual portion of all my codes. And for you pool players, I got a surprise for y'all. And I also have Google Collaboration, which is another platform you use to put in the visual code, the visual written codes, not the visual picture of the code, the visual designs of the codes. So GitHub and Google Collaboration is the same thing, except with Google Collaboration, there's no README. There's no reading platform that shows a description of the codes. GitHub allows you to put a summary of the codes, but Google Collaboration is good too. But for you guys that are pool players out there, I got 2 surprises for y'all. If you haven't gone to my YouTube channel, I have a video on one of those coding projects, which is this right here. I created a pool table simulator. Since y'all know I love pool, and this is for my pool players out there. If you guys want to check out this, let me know in the comment section. Or just type in my name and then put CodePen next to it, and you could find this there. But basically, it's a game. It's basically a practice simulator, but it's also a game where you score all 6 object balls into one of those pockets. If you know how to play pool, you know the deal. There's no order. No, there's no specific rules. I mean, the only rule I really have on here that I have set up is if you scratch the cue ball, you lose a point. But the way it's set up is you get 1 point for every object ball that you score, so the maximum you can get is 6, of course. And then I also have set up right here the number of shots. So it determines the number of shots it takes for you to score all 6, and then your score is right here. So just to give you guys a quick sample, you click on the cue ball and you see this yellow line. If you hold the mouse, that yellow line determines your angles. So when you let go of the mouse, the ball will shoot like that. So you see that's the break. And then just real quick, I'll show you guys a quick score. I made it very challenging, so it's not like any of those 8-ball apps or whatever you guys see in the app stores. Trust me, this is a little bit different. So you see I just scored that one and that first object ball in 3 shots, and I got 1 point. So the goal is to try to score all 6 points without scratching, and very limited number of shots. So if you guys want to check out this, let me know in the comment section. The other coding project I have that is pool related, I worked on this about a week ago, but I set up a game tracker for pool players. The way this works is you log in and you monitor all of your games with this, okay? Now, it's not 100% finished because I got to set up a Google API because I have a link where you could find pool halls. Now, unfortunately, without the Google API, it's not going to show all the locations that has pool tables. But for the time being, I just have to set up for the basics. So if you put in your city or zip code, then eventually you'll see a list of all the locations within a 20-mile radius that has a pool table. So I don't have that set up yet because I got to set up a Google API. That's going to take me a minute. But for the purpose of this, it's just basically records of your games when you play against somebody else. So for example, on August 8th, I played against a guy at a local bar. I didn't get his name. But we were playing one game of 8-ball. It was race to 1. I beat him. Final score was 1-0. That's basically what it is. But I'll show you guys an example real quick of not today's Monday. I went to a bar on Monday. I played against a friend of mine, so I'm just gonna put a friend. We were playing 8-ball, so we put 8-ball right here in the second box. It was a race to 6 because we played 6 games. So we're gonna put. Actually, I'll take that back. It was a race to 4, but we played 6 games. So it was a race to 4. So again, we played that game on the 9th of August, and it was about, I don't remember the exact time. I would say around 11:45 p.m. that day. Yeah, I'll say around 11:45. So we played around 11:45 that day. I did win, which I put yes for did I win, which is right here. So did I win? Yes. I had 4, and my opponent had 2. Now, this, keep in mind, I already got this. I'm logged into my account right now when it comes to this. So you click Add Game, and it resets here. So in order to see it, you got to go back to the dashboard, which is up here on top. And as you can see, here is the one I just submitted, highlighted right here in blue. A friend, 8-ball, race to 4, won, played Saturday night. And this is in military time, of course. And this was the final score. So you can look at your history of the games right here when you log into your account. I do have this set up. It does have a password system on it, so you can log into your own account with this, and you can set it up. It's not live right now, so the best that I can do is give you guys the full page. If you guys want to monitor this for yourself, that's fine. All you gotta do is set up an email, a username, and a password. That's all you need. Just make sure you have the password written down because I don't have the reset password thing set up yet. I'm working on that as well. So I'm working on the Google API so I can show locations of the pool halls in the United States, and then I'm also working on the reset password system. And I might set up a one-time code, authentication. I might work on that as well. But for the time being, this is what I have. So this is this. For the time being, of course, you might hear some music in the background because I did set up some music if you click on something. So I made that I'm just something a little creative. I added it to this. But anyway, so if there's another way you can look at your stats on here, which is if you go to statistics right here on this tab, and you scroll down, I have a pie chart, which this is a pie chart of your wins and losses. So in my case, I've won 2 matches overall. So this is going to be in the green. But if I was losing, then this green portion of the pie will get smaller and smaller once I lose something. But I haven't lost a race yet so far, thank God. And I also have a visual bar chart where right now I'm at 100% on, this shows your win rate. So I'm at 100% for the time being. Once I start losing, this will start getting less and less. But like I said, I created this about a week ago, and this is just to begin. I'm going to start keeping records of a lot of my matches, regardless of if I'm at a bar, pool hall, or an actual league. Especially if nothing's being recorded, I want to put something in writing for myself. So this is something that I came up with. It's a great way, like I said, it's a great way to monitor your past matches with other people. And yeah, so that's basically what this is. But yeah, if you guys are looking, if you guys are pool players, then let me know. This looks mad confusing. Okay, I'll explain again. So when you create an account with my coding platform, you monitor all your matches that you want to put on record. That's what this is. So I hope it makes sense to that point. If you want to look at all your matches that you recorded, you'll see them right here. As you see, I had 2 matches. My latest match was on Saturday with a friend. We were going race to 4 with a game of 8 ball, and I won with a final score of 4-2. So that's basically that point. But if you want to look at your stats, I have a pie chart right here of wins and losses, and then this is the bar chart of your winning rate overall. So that's what these two are. So that's what you got to keep in mind. That's what the stats are. If you want to record a match, you click record game. You put the opponent's name right here. The second box you put in the type of game you guys played. Third box is the race. So if you played multiple matches, you just, if it was a race to 7, you put race to 7. You put the date and time in the fourth box. Here, you select if you won or lost, right here. And then you put your final scores for you and your opponents here and here. Then when you click the add game, it'll be here in your dashboard. And not only it'll be here on your dashboard, but it'll also be here on the stats box. So Mr. Burnside, mine would be like negative because I'm not that good. That's okay. Win or loss, it doesn't matter. The purpose of me creating this project is because I not only like to see my win to loss ratio, but I also like to see who I played against in the past, and hopefully I can either rematch them if I beat them, or maybe find a certain location. So as of right now, this is what I have. There's 2 things that I got to work on to make sure that this is fully operational. The first thing I got to set up is a Google API that would allow me to set up this right here, nearby pool halls, because I want to set this up to where, let's say you are on vacation or you're out of town and you're in a city you've never been to before, and you want to find a local bar or a pool hall. If you put in the city, let's say you're in Las Vegas, it's not going to show because I don't have the API set up. If you click in Las Vegas, for example, you click find, eventually you'll see a list in this section right here of all the bars or pool halls that have pool tables, and you can go to those locations. So I'm working on that because in order for this to work, I have to have a Google API that would connect to Google Maps. And of course, Google Maps would have all the locations around the world in order for it to show me all the bars and pool halls within that city or zip code. Now, of course, if you put in the zip code, then it'll show 20-mile radius of that zip code. That's how it would work. But I'm having a hard time setting up the Google API right now because there's some other coding I have to include in order to set that up. So I have to work on that. So you probably have to do your own due diligence if you want to look up a certain pool hall or a bar with whatever area you might be in. But the other thing I got to work on too is the login page, because I have the reset password. I'm working on that. And I'm also trying to set up a one-code authentication for security purposes, so that way everybody's secured. So that's why this is not live right now, but I can set up a test run eventually, so that way people have a better understanding. But for the time being, this is my account that I set up here. So here's my username. You can see your username right here. And I could reset these records. I can reload the data if I want to, all that good stuff. But yeah, the login page I have to work on. So like if I were to put this incognito mode, so this is what the login page would look like. So if you're a newcomer, you would register your username, your email, your password, and your favorite queue color right here. So when you set all that, you click register and you're good to go. My case, I already have this set up, so I'll just log in with my email, and then I believe I got pool 45. I think it's that. Let me see if it's correct. Oh, nope, it's not correct. It's been a minute since I've logged in here, so let me see. Pool 45. Let me try that. Nope. Well, I'll be damned. I forgot my code. But again, so again, if I were to reset my code, you click on Forgot Login Info. You put in your email right here, and then favorite queue. In my case, is gold. And of course, the account's not found, so that's good. So that means it's not fully functional yet. So yeah, I'm still working on it, but it's something that I'm still working. Like I said, I got a lot to work on this. Like I said, this is just the front end portion of the project. I haven't worked on the back end yet. So that's why I'm saying this is just the front end visual part of the project that I'm working on. I haven't done the back end yet. That's why I'm mentioning I have to do the authentication stuff with the back end coding. Until I learn the back end, then I'm not able to put any of this live. But this just shows, I'm just showing you guys what I've been doing when it comes to coding. I'm creating my own projects, and I'm trying to build to where they're eventually going to be live, to where I set up like mobile apps and web pages and stuff like that. But for the time being, this is what I have for myself anyway. If you guys set this up, just make sure you remember your password. That's the best thing I could say to you. If you have to write it down, do that. But yeah, all right, I do appreciate it. When it does come out, I will announce it. I'll probably announce it on YouTube, and I'll probably do a video on TikTok about it. It's going to take me a while because, like I said, I have to learn the back end of coding, which will take me a long while. Because when I studied the front end, it took me about 2 years to learn it. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to learn back end. But I do appreciate your guys' feedback on these coding platform codes. But like I said, for the time being, yeah, until I get that set up, I just want to show you guys what it looks like. But if you guys do want to try out one of these that doesn't require back-end coding or anything, I can go back to my game where it involves playing pool online. This is nothing like any of those 8-ball apps or anything like that. I demonstrated before. I'll demonstrate it again. I gotta look for it first. I've done so many codes, so I'll find it here in a second. I've done so many different ones, so bear with me, y'all. But I do appreciate everybody who's here. Again, we are live on YouTube and TikTok, so I'm looking at both chat boxes. Make sure everybody's on the same page. So if you're confused, got any questions, I'm here to help you. I know I'm all over the place with coding and crypto trading and finding jobs. I know I'm all over the place, but if you got any questions, let me know. How we doing here? Oh, wait. I think I won the trade, but let me look again. Yep, we won the trade. So since we won, wait a minute. So we lost 20, so subtract 20. And then we won, let's see. So you get 80% on all trades if you win. The other 20% goes to the broker. Let's see. Looks like we made 56 on this trade. So 56 plus 56. So now we are up 117. So if this was a real account, we'd be up $117. So not bad. Yeah, this platform has a simulator, but if you want to use real money, then they do have a real-time balance. But I'm just using a simulator for educational purposes only. But if you guys are interested in actually making money in trading, feel free to let me know in the comments section. Regardless if you're on YouTube or TikTok, I'll give you my promo code because you have to have that. They have deposit bonuses, they have trading bonuses, and they have referral bonuses. So there's other ways you can make money on this broker platform than any other platform that I can think of as of right now. I mean, I'm sure there's other platforms out there if you are a crypto trader that offer those things, but this one I know for sure offers those. So since we're already ahead of the game with this, we're going to go ahead and just stop the trading account for now. But again, if you got any questions, let me know. All right, so back to the coding. I mentioned that I had the pool game, which doesn't require back-end coding. So if you guys want to try this out for fun, I already have it. It's about 90% finished, and I'll explain why in a second. I set up a shot power meter right here, which is not 100% accurate, so I got to fix that. And then I want to add sound effects when the balls make contact. So yeah, those are the only two things I have to work on with this. But this is my practice simulator. I do have a video on my YouTube channel that has a demonstration of this. But if you guys want to try this out, you can either go to my YouTube channel and find my coding simulator video, or if you say you're interested and want to play it now, let me know and I'll send it to you right now. But other than that, this is my game when it comes to pool. So if you're a pool player, definitely want to check this out. Doesn't require any back-end code or anything. I'll just give you the full page, and you'll get access to it directly. All it basically is it's 6-ball. If you make the object ball, you get 1 point. If you scratch the object ball, it's 0. There's no order whatsoever. Just make sure you don't scratch. The maximum amount of points you can score is 6, and I also have a shot counter right here that shows how many shots it took you to score all 6 balls. So just try not to scratch. And all you basically got to do is hold your mouse, because this is not a mobile game, by the way. This is not mobile. I will show you a mobile game that I do have, though. You got to use your mouse. You hold on to the cue ball, and you'll see this yellow line as you extend it. This yellow line will give you the trajectory and angles. So when you do that, you just let go of the mouse, and just like that, you broke the cue, broke the balls. And then your goal is to score all 6. That's basically how it works. So if you do want to check out this game right now, let me know in the comment section, and I will send you the link. I'll leave this up for now, and I'll send it to by then. Okay. But again, if you got any questions, let me know. But I will show you a game that I created for my nephew. And for the record, my nephew's 8 years old. He was like, "Hey Jordan, Uncle Jordan, can you create a game for me? Because I'm bored playing Fortnite." Yeah, he plays Fortnite, but he got bored. You know, he spent the night with me one night. We were actually watching, he was playing Fortnite, but we were also watching pool on TV. He said, "Hey, Uncle Jordan, can you create me a game?" And I said, "Sure, I'll create you a game. What do you want? What kind of game you want?" He said, "Well, can you create me a racing game?" And I said, "Sure, I'll create you a racing game. Is there any specific cars you want?" And he said, "Hot Wheels." He said, "Can you create a Hot Wheels racing game?" And I said, "Okay, I'll see what I can do." So, so on behalf of my 8-year-old nephew, I created a Hot Wheels racing game just for my nephew. And of course, I did set up as a mobile feature as well. So, the only thing I got to do is make it available for multiplayer. So, multiplayer is not available right now, but I am going to work on it. So, so I sent him the game as soon as I finished it. And I think I've completed this project about a month ago, and he's been playing this game every day. He kind of like, I don't know, it's like he gave up Fortnite just to play my game. It's so funny. But let me show y'all a demonstration. So if you play this on your device, you have to use your touch screen to move the car. And if you use a computer, you can use your left and right arrows. But this is not really a racing game, to tell y'all the truth. It's actually a collision game where your car dodges other cars. That's what it is. I just put Hot Wheels on it because he loves Hot Wheels. So forgive me on that when you guys see the game. So basically the way it works is you want to try to dodge as many cars as you can. It's not finished yet, but I got it done to where it's playable at least. I have nitro set up where you can boost your vehicle, but it's not really recommended because I made this game really difficult. And then I'm trying to set up a shield. Until I get the shield set up in this game, and I'm going to explain why in a minute with the shield, but I'm trying to set up the shield. But points is based on the number of meters you go without getting hit. So if you can stay in the game longer, then the higher your points will get. But let me show you guys a demonstration. Right here, the highest score is 2838, so that's 2,800 meters. So you're using the desktop computer, of course, so I'm using the left and right arrows. My car is the right car, is the red car, if you haven't noticed. The blue bottles is the nitro bottles, and the gray cars are the cars I'm trying to avoid hitting. Oh, I'm calling the crash. Alright, so my final score here was 1,020. And of course, you see right here, I don't have shield set up yet. I'm working on that. And I'm working on the nitro. As soon as I get those two, then this game will be fully completed. Hey, Doc. Welcome, and welcome back. Brian, welcome back. Right now, the current high score is 2,800. So, I don't know if I'll beat... That's my highest score. So, let's restart it. Give your countdown, and it immediately starts after the countdown. So, again, if you play this on your iPad, your Android device, your Apple phone, you can use the touch screen. You just got to hold your finger onto the car, and then you move your finger. So it's a little more challenging. It's easier on this because you can use the arrow buttons. But I'll play this a couple more times so you guys can see it. So if you guys want to check out this game, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I made this game very challenging, so it's not easy to get. I was able to pull off 2,800 meters, so if I can do 2,800 meters again, see the score. If you look up here, this score is going to keep going up and up and up as long as you don't get hit. Of course, you can touch the nitro, that's fine, but you cannot touch the car. No matter if it's in front of the car, back of the car, you cannot touch any parts of the car. See, like right here. I hit the back of the car, so I lose. That's why it's challenging. You got to dodge the cars in front of you and behind you. But of course, all the cars are going south, so it's okay. Think of it as like you're in a police chase and you're trying to dodge all these cars. Think of this game like that. So, I'll play this one more time. Again, if you want to try out this game, this one don't need no back-end code that I know of. So. Oh, I'm gonna crash. See, I had no chance. Look, I had a car right here, and a car right there. I had no chance. But yeah, this is the Hot Wheels racing game that I created for my nephew, and he's been playing this game every day. Playing this a little bit more than Fortnite, I'll tell you. But yeah, I showed this to his mom, and she's like, "Wow, I didn't know your Uncle Jordan was writing code." But yeah, I got several games, as a matter of fact. I got Rock, Paper, Scissors. I got a memory game. I got a dungeon game. I got tic-tac-toe. I got ping pong. Well, it's not ping pong. It's pong. Like Atari. Atari-like pong game. That's what it is. But yeah, like I said, I've been enjoying code outside of playing pool and working. I enjoy writing code. It's fun. Once you understand how the coding works, it gets funner and funner as you do it, or more exciting as you play it, or create it, I mean. You can create games, you can create forms, you can create web pages. There's a lot of things you can do with code, and that's why you see a lot of them big-time coders are making billions of dollars. Zuckerberg, for instance. You know, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, they all know code. Well, William Buffett probably knows code. You know, I'm actually happy right now. I am really happy because I was having trouble with my live earlier. Those y'all was here earlier. And this is still part 2. So I am glad that everything... I think it wasn't cooperating because I had YouTube running. But now it's cooperating. So I'm actually glad this is working. But yeah, I got several... Like for basketball players, I'll give y'all another code and example. For basketball players, you can use this to track your shooting percentages. This is just an example of what I've done before, but I'll reset the tracker. So you can set up for today, this week, and you can reload. You can load up. You know, you can load records and stuff like that. So this is for basketball players, because for the record, I was a basketball player at one point in my life. But anyway, if you made a shot, it'll say right here. It'll light up in green for a second. It'll show right here that you made the shot. It'll show your streak and your best streak. If you miss, it'll turn red for a second. It'll show that you missed and your shooting percentage goes down. But let's say I click random shots. Let's do 100 shots, and I'll show you why I made this very creative. So we'll just click until we get 100 shots. So 25 shots. 40 shots. See, this is great for like trainers and coaches and teammates, you know, if they want to practice and they want to look at their shooting percentages. This is great for actual games or training. But all right, let's get 100 shots like that. Okay, so there's 100 shots, So the best streak was 8. Current streak is 0. Shooting percentage is 61%. So that means I made 61 shots out of 100. Here is the history of every shot, made or miss. I only have makes and misses. I don't have specific shots. So like this is great for if you're shooting free throws, if you're working on 3-pointers, mid-range shots. Hell, if you want to work on half-court shots, that's fine too. But anyway, here's all 100 shots, the history of every shot that was made and missed. And then here, right here on the bottom, I'll zoom in this so you guys can see. I have a line graph of the shooting percentages. So basically the way you determine this is shot 2, that person was 50%. By shot 47, he was 59.6%. By shot 79, jump shot 79, he was 63.3%. Shot 98, he was 60.8%. So this is a line graph for coaches and players to determine when a shooter can be more efficient, like if their percentages are high early in the workout or early in the game, or if they're high late in the game or late in the workout. This is a great tool to use for coaches and players if they want to look at their shooting percentages. So that is one of the basketball projects that I created. My latest project I did was for people who are horse owners. Like I said, I worked on this a couple days ago, so it's not 100% finished. But what this basically is, if you own a ranch or you own some horses, you can put in the name of your horse, your breed, and age, and you could add the horse. Once you add that, then you can monitor who your horses are. These are just 2 examples that I came up with. Mark, as an Italian horse, is 2 years old. Thunder, who is a Mustang horse, very popular breed, 12 years old. This is where you can monitor your list. I still got to add a few more key things here, such as like if it's in any competitions or when it was bought, if it got sold, and I got to add a save feature and a delete feature and all that stuff. So this one's not done yet, but this is just another example of another coding project that I've been working on. That's the latest one I did. So if you want to play out of all these games here, I got quite a few. Like I said, here's a stats analyzer for in-game basketball players. Light Bright app. I think this was a coding assignment. Here's Pong. There's a dungeon game of life. I got a recipe box here that I create where you can use this to create recipes with whatever ingredients you have. You can create the name of that recipe and all that good stuff, and then you can add your ingredients, and then it'll give you a recipe with those ingredients. So that's a recipe box I created. That was an actual coding assignment for this platform right here. So that's another project I did. Here's the memory game. Memory game is just basically you hear the sound, you follow the sound. And there's different levels for each one. That's all it is. I created a cash register. I created a Wikipedia viewer for students if they want to look up something. Weather app, I created that. I created a forum for free code camp. I think that was required on their platform. I created an adoption page for local adopters, cats and dogs mostly. I created that. This is like a creative web page that I came up with. Here's rock paper scissors. Here's tic tac toe. So if I show you guys rock paper scissors, hopefully y'all know the rules of rock paper scissors. But this, you click start game.
Game started.
And of course,
Make
it's
your
going to communicate
choice.
with you. I got this set up to where it talks to you. You select rock, paper, or scissors, and it'll tell you if you won or lost. So if I select paper,
You win. Paper beats rock.
it said I won. Paper beats rock. If I choose scissors,
You lose. Rock
I
beats
lose. If I choose
scissors.
scissors
You
again,
lose.
I
Rock beats
lose.
scissors.
If I
You
choose
win.
it again,
Scissors
I
beats
win.
paper.
So it don't matter how many
You
times
win.
you
You
click
win.
these.
You win. You lose. You lose.
I have
Paper
it set
beats
to
rock.
where you win about 40 to 55% of the time. So it's pretty creative. The layout is mostly CSS, but this is a simple rock paper scissors game that I created. All you gotta do is click start.
Game started.
Everything
Make your
resets, and
choice.
just do it again. So yep, that's that one. What other coding projects I've done? Create a social media dashboard right here. Let's see, what else have I created? I've created several different ones. Some of these are coding projects for free CodePen, of course. So, where's one that I create up with personally? Oh, I created a calculator. I created my own calculator right here using JavaScript. So if you want to, if you don't have a calculator, then you can use mine. um, the coloring platform was based on the time frame I did it was for. Well, I really don't want to say it, but if you understand the coloring, then you know what I'm talking about. I created random quote machine right here. Drum machine. I created that myself. Let's see. See, these are a lot of my older codes, so these may not be as perfect. Let's see. I created a footer app, a weather app, project idea board. So, like, if you're looking for a project ideas, then this one's for you. Bank management right here. If you want to monetize if you want to track your money, I created that one. An algorithm for Chunky Monkey. It's a coding project on there. Another drum machine that I created. Yeah, these are a lot of my older projects. Here's a markdown of HTML converter. So whatever you type in, it'll show you the actual code for HTML. Set of visual coding for football cards. Background changer. Data converter. Real-time converter. Yeah, I created quite a few. Here's a movie reviewer for a project I did. Book organizer. Those are for book lovers. This is for teachers if they want to create a book, grade book. Here's a quiz game. I think this is like just random questions. I think that's what this one is. Hey Doc and Don, I just seen y'all join. How y'all doing? We're live again on TikTok and YouTube. So if you guys are on TikTok, if you got any questions, let me know. If you're on YouTube, let me know that you're live with me. Let me know if you have any questions. I created a moon orbit right here. I like this one. I thought I did a good job with this one. Of course, this is the moon's orbit. Of course, the yellow dot's the moon. It's not perfect because, like I said, it's just basic colors. But that's the moon's orbit. Created that project. This is going to eventually be my portfolio web page, so I can put it all on one page. So I'm still working on that. And these are all just regular. Like these are all projects for Free Code Camp. Yeah, Free Code Camp. These are all their projects here at this point because these are all the older projects that I did. So if I go back to the beginning, I'll show you another game that I created myself. So the game that I came up with myself is, besides pool and tic-tac-toe and Pong, rock, paper, scissors, that was another project that I had to do. Let's see, where's the memory light game? I think that was another project. Yeah, here we go. This dungeon game I came up with myself. It's a very simple game. It's basically a flashlight. You're the blue circle. Every yellow circle you see is an enemy, so you want to try to dodge those, and you use the arrow buttons to move. So you see the black is the flashlight, so it's showing where you're located. Green would be either health or a weapon. And the boss would be a red circle. Let's see if I can find the boss without hitting anything. The boss could be anywhere because I have it set up to where everything is random. See, I just picked up a health because I just walked on top of it. So we'll go ahead and kill an enemy. So now we're level 2 with 42 health. Of course, your status is right here. You want to try to avoid death. So I need to heal. 79. If I could find the boss. Here he is. So the boss is the red dot. So the only way you can beat this game is defeating all the enemies with strong, and then make sure your health is all the way up when you take the boss down. So I like to wait until it's about health at 25, and then I pick up health. So that was a level 1 enemy. Killed him. Oh, level 3. Did I survive? Yes, I survived. Oh, I got 20 health, so I got to heal. Alright, so I'm at 48. Let's kill this enemy. Ooh, I'm at level... Oh, I got 11 health. So hold on, I need to get another health bar. 19. Alright, let me kill this one. Level 3. Now I'm at level 4. So now I'm level 4 with a health of 10. So I gotta get some health. Plus 14 on health. Oh, I just found a magic wand. Okay, that'll help. Alright, let's start killing enemies. I got a magic wand. The weapons can be a magic wand, it could be a sword, or it could be your fist. The fist is the weakest weapon on here, but the magic wand is the best one, I think. I think that's how I set it up. So 32 health, I needed to get some health. Be careful, you don't want to go too fast. Again, it's a flashlight, and the flashlight only shows you, unless you're close to somebody. Alright, how's my health? 51, okay, I can go after this guy. Level 3, killed him. Now I'm at level 5, so that's going to help. 32 health. Let me go ahead and kill this one. He's a level 1, so that's easy. Only 3 health lost on that one. Let me get this one over here. Level 1, he's down. Okay, so I got 23 health. Any more health? Oh, I got 2 more enemies over here. Uh-oh, that's not good. Where's the health? I need health. See, you gotta have health in order to survive. That's the beauty of this game. Okay. I can't get to him. He's stuck on the wall. Alright. Alright, let me go ahead and see if I can survive this one. Ooh, 20 health. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go ahead and take him down. Alright, I got 11 health. So if I die, then I lose, of course. But let's see. Yeah, every time you make contact with something, a pop-up shows. But that's how I have the game set up. Again, if you guys want to check out any of these games, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, I'm not able to go after this enemy. He's blocked off. But I don't think there's any more health. I think I picked up all the health. Let me check. Yeah. Alright, well, if I go after the boss, I know it's automatic death, because I only got 11 health. But let's see. See? I died, so I lost. -7, so I lost. Ah! Oh well. So you gotta be careful on using your health. The higher your level is, the easier it gets the enemy. But once you take down all the enemies and you got enough health, then you can defeat the boss. So it's a strategy game to me. But yeah, it's called the roguelike dungeon game. Very simple layout. Again, you just take down the enemies that are in yellow and red, and you pick up all the greens, which is either a weapon or health. In my case, in this round, I picked up a magic wand, so I thought that would help, but nope, it didn't work. But yeah, that's a game that I came up with. Another one of the games I created myself. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of coding, and like I said before, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, so. Well, we done our trading for the day because I like to have a small goal, and I've been talking nothing but code here. So if y'all got any questions, what we discussed here so far, let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you got any questions. Just to update on my YouTube channel, if you go to my YouTube, again, it's the Ballin J Money. I have a link in my bio if you're on TikTok, and of course, if you're on YouTube, all you gotta do is click my picture. But just an update on my YouTube channel. I recently, as you see, I'm live right now as we speak. But this here is the pool simulator video that I talked about earlier. So I have the link of the pool right here. So just go to my YouTube channel and find this picture. And I did a review on Toomey review on this video, and I've done a Hyperdash video, which is a VR game, and 2 Hyperdash videos actually. I'm sorry. And then my latest pool video that I uploaded besides this one is my 10-ball session, where I have the table from a side view. If you go to my YouTube, so the deal is if you watch my pool videos, I'm gonna start doing side views of the pool table. Because when I go live on TikTok, I guess it's not recommended to do landscape if you're doing TikTok on your phone. So it's better for me to give you guys the angles I've been given on live TikTok if I'm at the pool table. But if you guys are going to watch my YouTube videos, there'll be side views from now on. I've been doing the side views for the last week now. Everything else before 13 days ago were similar views as I've done on my live videos. Like this one right here, you can see right here, this is the view I've been using before I did side views. But now, my YouTube videos, if I'm going to do pool videos, will be side views, which I will have some more pool videos on YouTube here soon. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure y'all go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Again, my YouTube channel, if you're on TikTok, is in my bio. And of course, if you're here live on my YouTube, then you're already there. This is my Facebook live that I did. So I did a live Facebook as well that I upload on my YouTube. So this is where I'm at currently on my YouTube account. Of course, I'm not getting a lot of views, but that's okay. The more subscribers I have, the more it's going to grow. Right now, I'm at a little over 1,500 subscribers. So yeah, I got a long way to go before I'm qualified to monetize YouTube. But I'm gonna build it one day. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, this is where I'm at with my YouTube channel. And of course, you're live on TikTok. You would see that I did a little pool journey video that in 60 seconds. That was the last one I did. If I get 1,000 views every time, I can make money on that one. So I'm gonna work on trying to get views for that. So again, if y'all got any questions, let me know in the comment sections. Sit back for a minute and wait. So if y'all got any questions, once again, let me know. So I see I got a question on YouTube. So what's the last coding project you did? Okay, good question. Again, my latest coding project, to answer your question, is this horse management system that I created. I created this one about 2 or 3 days ago, and it's not completely finished because I want to add some more features. But to answer your question, the way it's set up is you put the name of the horse right here, you put the breed of the horse here and its age, then you click add horse. When you click add horse, you'll see the list of all the horses that you submitted on this form. So that's all this is. This is for people who owns a ranch or has a rodeo business or anything like that, and they want to keep track of all their horses or who they have. I don't have a delete feature or additional other features like what that horse is used for or when it was or how much it was paid for. You know, I don't have any of those features yet, but this is what I have to start out for now. So I do appreciate your question, whoever asked that on here. So thank you for your question, much appreciated. Everybody else who's just now joining, we're live here on YouTube and TikTok. So again, if y'all have any questions of anything we discussed, earlier I was doing some crypto trading, but we're done for the day with crypto trading. If you want to get involved in crypto trading, I do have a Telegram group that provides free signals 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're available on certain time frames, but you can be on there anytime if you want to look at the history of past trades and see if they pulled off if you want, or if you want to get involved. All you have to do is let me know in the comments section and let me know you're interested in crypto trading, and I will give you guys my affiliate link that'll have a promo code, because unfortunately nobody can sign up without a promo code. So that's how they build teams. So if you want to get involved with crypto trading, let me know and I'll send you my referral link that'll have the promo code attached to it. And the beauty of it is they have deposit bonuses, they have trading bonuses to where if you trade a certain amount every time you get a bonus for those trades, and you get affiliate bonuses to where every time you sign somebody up you get a commission off of their trades. So there's a lot of ways you can make money with that coding platform that I demonstrated earlier. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments section. If you're somebody who is looking for a job, then here is one free source that I provide to my clients who are looking for jobs, but I'm going to give you guys one for free since you guys are live with me. It's called Remote Rocket Ship. They have legit remote jobs, hybrid positions, and on-sites, and it could be anything listed on here, any of these jobs on this list. And they got a bunch of job titles here. They'll show you the most recent ones here based on your title. So in my case, if I want to look at front-end development, I'll type in this and I'll click on front-end engineer, and I already have these set up for my own due diligence, and it'll show me the list of all the jobs. So right now it's showing 168 jobs on this platform, so I can apply to all these if I wanted to. But since this is just a free account, it's limited. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look, looks like 9. 8 positions. 8 free positions that I can apply to without paying. Because after this point, this website has a membership offered where if you pay $7 a week, you unlock every job that's available. But if you pay $89, then you get full access for life. And full access means you get every job that's listed on here. So if I paid the $89 for full access, then I would get access to all 168 job positions that's currently available and legitimate. So if you're looking for a remote from home job or on-site or what hybrid, then this is the platform that you could check out. Forget LinkedIn, forget Indeed, forget even Google. Just go to this platform right here. You'll find legit jobs there if you're looking for a job. I'll leave that open for a few minutes, and then I'll show you guys the next opportunity. So I mentioned coding for 89% of this live, but if you're somebody who is interested in coding but don't know where to start, then start where I started, which is this platform right here, Free Code Camp. It's a free coding platform where you can learn different program languages, and you can get certifications and real life projects that you can present to clients and employers if you're looking to get into coding. I'll give you guys an example. This is the full stack developer curriculum where you'll get to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and a portion of front-end libraries. And I'm only saying front-end for front-end libraries because these two are not available, for example, until fall. But eventually, once you complete these 4 right here, then they'll also have Python, Rational Database, and Backend available. So once you complete all these, once everything is available by next year, then you could take their full stack development exam, which is 90 questions. If you pass it, then you get fully certified for a full stack developer. But until that's available, you can work on these where you'll have workshops, you'll have lectures, and actual lab projects that you can work on yourself. And in addition to that, there's other projects that you can work on where you can get certified, like web design, for instance, JavaScript algorithms. You can learn data visualization, quality assurance. If you want to learn how to code for free and you don't know where to start, Free Code Camp is for you. So I hope that answers anybody's questions when it comes to wanting to know how to code but don't know where to start. It's completely free at no cost. My portfolio, I've completed 10 certifications so far. A big portion of them is front end, but with these codes I can do HTML, CSS, JavaScript, front end development, data analysis, machine learning, data visualization, and JavaScript algorithms. So those are the ones I can do for the most part. But I'm working on back end, I'm working on rational database, information security, and quality assurance. Those are the next ones I'm going to be working on next, so I can build the back end part of my projects. So this is a great platform for those who want to learn how to code. So again, if you want to learn how to code and don't know where to start, Free Code Camp is for you. If you want to learn how to do crypto trading, I will send you the affiliate link with the promo code with it. If you're looking for a job that is not on LinkedIn, not on Indeed or Google, then this is the platform right here, website that you can find jobs. Rocket Ship, remote rocket ship. So that's where we're at for the live today. So if anybody's got any questions, I'll be live here for a while. I do appreciate everybody who has joined so far. Everybody who's asked questions, made their comments, liked the video. I do appreciate everybody on TikTok and YouTube. We are live on both of them as we speak. So if y'all got any questions, feel free to let me know. So again, if you're looking for jobs, Rocket Ship is totally legit. They have a bunch of different positions available. They have over 100,000 jobs available on the market that you don't see on LinkedIn or Indeed or any of those, platforms that has jobs. But this is a platform to go to find jobs. One of many of them. I'm just offering you guys one free source for being live with me today. If you're looking for a job, if you're looking to code, then Free Code Camp is a good option to learn how to learn different programming languages. And if you want to learn crypto trading, then I'll give you the affiliate for that. Again, the crypto trading, You could trade Bitcoin, you could trade Ethereum, Solana, and a few other ones. I know there's quite a few of them, but Bitcoin is the one I work on the most. With that platform, they offer deposit bonuses, trading bonuses, and referral bonuses. So there's more to it than just trading, which is great. And I do have a group on Telegram that offers free signals when they're available. So if you want to get involved with all that stuff and you don't know how to trade, that's okay. The forum helps out a lot on Telegram. It gives specific instructions on how to set it up and everything. But if you want to get involved, let me know in the comment section, or you can DM me directly in person, and I'll help you get set up. Other than that, that's all what we're going to discuss here on the live. So if you all have any questions, just feel free to let me know. Again, I do have the chat box open for YouTube and TikTok. So if y'all got any questions, feel free to let me know. But yeah, anybody on YouTube got any questions? Yep, let me know if you got any questions. Everybody else on TikTok, if y'all got any questions, I have the chat box open. So if y'all got any questions, let me know, okay? And you guys are more welcome to join me later on. If you have a TikTok account, I will go live at my pool table later today. So make sure you follow me on TikTok so that way you know when I'm live. But yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be live here for a little while, and then later, and then I'm gonna get. Basically, my plan for the day is, I'm gonna go live with you guys here. Then I'm gonna do a job for a client, go get something to eat, and then take my dog for a walk. I haven't took my dog for a walk yet. She's right here waiting for me, actually. She knows when it's time to go for a walk. I'll walk her, and then when I come back, I'm going to probably get some exercise in after I walk her, and then after that I'll go live. So, but yeah, if you want to see me go live and shoot pool, make sure you follow me on TikTok. I'll go live on there. I mean, I'd want to go live to where I have both TikTok and YouTube available, but I haven't set that up yet. I've only set it up for something like this in my office. If I could set it up to where YouTube viewers and TikTokers can see me shoot pool, then that would be great. But as of right now, that's not going to be the case. I mean, I think the only way I would actually do it is if I connect my phone to my computer and making sure that whatever I see on my phone is shown on my screen, and then I use the OBS software that I use for this and set everything up like that. I mean, I could do it like that, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to figure it out eventually. But for the time being, I'm going to, when it comes to pool videos, I'm going to go live on TikTok, okay? That'll be later on today. So if you those of y'all that are pool players that follow me because of pool, I will be back live later. As a matter of fact, while I wait for your guys' questions, I'm going to go ahead and work on one of my assignments for a client. So I'm going to go ahead and get on that now and get it over with. So yeah, feel free to ask me any questions while I work on these projects. Alright, so I needed that one, let's see, this one, this one. Oop, did I miss one? Let me check. This one. This is the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. So what's this one? So again, if you got any questions, let me know. Okay, so this one. I gotta do this one. Alright. Okay. But yeah, I'm doing this. I'm gonna do this job for a client real quick. Basically, I write reviews for these Amazon books that they sell. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these real quick. Again, if y'all got any questions, let me know in the comment section of everything we discussed. If y'all got any questions, let me know. All right. Okay, so let's see. So again, if you're on YouTube, if you got any questions, let me know in the comment section. Again, if you're somebody that's looking for a coding platform and you don't know where to start, this is the platform I use to learn how to code. If you want to learn how to do crypto trading, I use this platform. And if you're looking for a remote job, then it'll be this one right here. So bear with me for a second. So freecodecamp.org, this is the platform you would use to learn how to code with the available programming languages such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you want to learn how to do the crypto trading, this is the platform, but you cannot sign up without a promo code. So let me know in the comment section if you're interested in crypto trading. I'll give you the code, and you can get bonuses for deposits, trades, and referrals. And then lastly, if you're looking for a job, this is the platform that I will offer for free to everybody who's live. So I'll go ahead and split these up so you guys can see all three. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Alright, so again, if you want to learn how to code, Free Code Camp right here on the left is for you. This is a great free tool to learn programming languages. If you want to learn how to trade, this is the platform here in the middle to learn how to do crypto trading. Again, you cannot sign up without a promo code, which I have. So if you're interested in this, you gotta send me a DM or let me know in the comments section right now if you're interested. If you're looking for a job, this platform on the right, this website is called Remote Rocket Ship. This is a great website to find legit remote jobs, hybrid jobs, and on-site jobs. So I'll go ahead and leave those up for you guys while I work on the project. So you guys got any questions, let me know in the comments. So I'm gonna turn on my second screen so I can work on a project for a client. So again, I'm gonna still be online with you guys, both on YouTube and TikTok. So again, if y'all got any questions, let me know in the comment section. It could be based on the coding that I've talked about today. It could be based on the crypto trading that we did today, or the free offer that I have for those that's looking for a job. This is the platform to use. This is the website to use to look for jobs. Trust me. Because that's how I got my job in the medical field, my current job. But I also look for clients, and I'm also a freelance coder, so I do that on the side too. But I'm gonna work on a project for a client right now. So as soon as I finish that, then I'll answer. I will read the questions if y'all got any. So. Right now I have a client that's they pay me to write reviews for their books on Amazon. So I look at their books and I send them a review, and then they pay me for that review. And of course, I've done enough reviews on Amazon to where it's totally reliable. All right, so the next book, I think I did. Did I do this one already? I might have clicked on this one twice. Yep, I already did this one. All right. So next one is this book. And also, oh yeah, I'm talking about books because that's what I'm doing for a client. I didn't mention any of the books that I made. Huh. Wow, I must be really stressed out. All right, well I'm gonna finish this project real quick for a client, and then I'm gonna show you guys the books that I have to offer. That's the fourth thing I can offer you guys and girls. Yeah, I think y'all will love these books. But I'm gonna finish writing these reviews real quick. This won't take me long. But again, I will look at all the comments on both TikTok and YouTube. So if you got any questions based on what you see on your screen, we talked so far. What we talked about today is coding. I was showing you guys some of the coding projects I did, crypto trading, which we did today with a simulated account, and this website that offers jobs that you don't see on LinkedIn or Indeed or any of those platforms, and they're all legit jobs that you can apply for, and they're all up to date. So if you got any questions when it comes to one of these three, let me know. And again, if you're interested in the crypto platform, you have to have a promo code in order to sign up, which I have. So if you're interested in crypto trading, sign up and I can get you into our group on Telegram where you can get free signals as well. And again, the trading platform has deposit bonuses. You get trading bonuses when you have a certain number of trades made per day. And then there's also referral bonuses. So every time your referrals get trades, you get a commission. So that's the beauty of this trading platform. So if you got any questions, coding, crypto trading, or finding a job, let me know in the comments. But let me go ahead and I'm going to finish up my project for a client real quick, and then I'll show you guys something else that I have to offer if you guys are interested, and girls. So I'll be keeping an eye on the comments section if y'all got any questions. But I'm going to go ahead and get these assignments done for a client, and then we'll go from there. Oh, nope, that's not it. There it is. There we go. So do this. Okay. Cool. All right. Next book. Yeah, I have I'm currently working on a assignment for a client that wants reviews for their books. So they pay me to write reviews, which is totally legit. They pay $3 for every review, and every little dollar helps for me. Alright, so that one's set up. Okay, next book. It may sound like chump change, but I usually do about 5 to 10 reviews a day. So we're talking 15 to $15 to $30 a day, which is a nice little hustle. All right, I think I got all those set up now. So let's see. Do I have any other? Alright, let me check these next. It's that one. This one. And this one, I believe. Okay. Alright, again, in our live today, we talked about coding, crypto trading, and finding jobs. So again, if you got any questions on what we discussed so far, feel free to let me know in the comments section. If you're just now joining, we are live on both YouTube and TikTok. So if you guys got any questions, let me know. I'm just completing a project real quick for a client, and then I'm going to show you guys something else that I've done that I haven't mentioned at all in this live video. So I'm going to show you guys, show you girls and guys that next. So I do appreciate y'all's patience, who has been with me from the start. I do appreciate everybody. I'm going to get this done as fast as I can. Shouldn't take me too long. Alright. That one's done. Wait, is that the same one? Did I just do that one? Check. Yep, I did. Alright. Next book. I think I've done this book too. I don't know why the client keeps sending me reviews I've already written. Alright. I can do this one too. Alright, I'm almost done. Bear with me, I'm almost done. Okay. Alright. Alright, I got one more book to write a review on, and I'll be finished. So give me one moment. Again, if y'all got any questions, I do have the comment box open for both YouTube and TikTok. So if anybody's got any questions, again, let me know. And I welcome everybody who has joined. Today we were talking about my coding projects, what I've been doing with the crypto trading wallet, as well as helping people find jobs. So if you got any questions in one of those three categories, please feel free to let me know. Don't be shy. But I'm almost done doing a project for a client. That's what I'm working on right now. Alright, as soon as those are live, I can send them to the client and I'll get paid for them. So let me check if any of them went live yet. Alright, well, it'll take a few minutes. But okay, so the last thing I want to show everybody that I've done lately too, if you go to Amazon, I'm going to do it for you guys to show an example. And girls, if you type in my name, which is Jordan Liturgis, that's my name, you click the search bar, make sure that this category is all. You will get to see every book that I either created or did an auto book on. And for you pool players out there on TikTok, I have a pool book just for you. I have the Kindle version, hardcover, and paperback version. It's 80 motivational quotes for pool players. Aim high and aim with precision. So this is, I have available on Amazon right now as we speak. So if you're interested, just type in my name in the search box and you'll find it. Other books I have a journal planner right here. I have quite a few of them because I created quite a few journals. Let's see. Here is a coloring book for those who like to code. This is for all ages, adults, kids, don't matter. Here is a poetry book, which is something else I do on the side. Excuse me a second. Excuse me, my apologies. So as I was saying, I have a poetry book. I do write poetry on the side. If you guys watch my YouTube videos, I do write in, I do put my poetries into videos every once in a while. But I created my own poetry book here on Amazon, which you can also, you can get this for free if you have the Kindle membership, but it's $10 if you buy it separately. Hardcover is $45, paperback is $26. The other books I have, here's another journal that I created. Here is a basketball workout planner. That's for all you basketball players out there. I don't have the Kindle version, unfortunately. Some of these I don't have Kindle. Here's another. This is one of the first journals I created. It's very simple, but this is one you can just write your thoughts on. Here's a coloring book when it comes to laptops, different types of laptops. This is a coloring book for all age groups. The next book I have, it's another journal, which is kind of like a sleep journal, like for sleep habits, or if you want to write down your dreams or your nightmares, whatever you had, you could write it down with this book. Here's another coloring book that's based on computer programming. So I've done two different type of computer coloring books, but this one's for computer programmers and the other one's strictly for laptop lovers. Here's this one. This one is for all y'all that like to go to casinos. I wrote 100 motivational quotes that I personally wrote. and I put it into a book. So I created that. It's free on Kindle for $0 if you have the membership, but it's $10 if you don't. The next one I have is a coloring book for those who like to fly planes and jets. This is a coloring book for you. This one's another coloring book for those who like to go to the beach. Actually, I'm sorry. This is nature. This one is nature. I'm sorry. This one is for those who like to go out into the world, like forests and waterfalls and stuff like that. This one is for those who like to go to the beach. So if you're a beach lover and you like to color, then this is a good option for you. This one is for those who don't have a workout plan. I have 100 pages of tracking your fitness, and there's different exercises on there that I came up with that you can use at your own leisure. So this is a good way to track your progress if you're in the weight room or if you're at home working out. This is a good option. Okay, and of course here is another nature coloring book right here. This one is for those who like Marvel or, you know, them superheroes on TV. I created multiple gaming characters and I put them into coloring book features. So this is a coloring book for those who like gaming characters or action heroes. This one is a yearly planner if you're looking to build after 1 year, regardless if you're trying to lose weight or trying to make money, save money. This is a good planner for you. This one is for those who want to manage their budget. This is mostly for small business owners, but this could be for anybody who wants to build and make money and master strategies. This is a money planner. This is for anybody, regardless if you're trying to save money, manage your budget. This one's for you. For those of y'all that like to clean house, this one is a cleaning checklist. Has multiple pages where you can monetize your progress of cleaning houses. If you do that, if you clean your own house, that's fine too. This one's good too. This one is another organizer planner for those who are trying to reach goals. So like if you're trying to, you know, make money, or if you're trying to win games at the pool table, this one you can use to write down your notes. This one's similar to another. This one's a journal. So this one's a planner and this one's a journal. Similar stuff. Write down your goals and thoughts. For all you Christians out there who believe in God and trust the Lord as your Lord and Savior, and you believe that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, I've wrote 100 powerful prayers in this book that builds for personal growth and blessings. So if you're looking for prayers that will bless you, this is the book for you. Very great. I made sure I gave an effort on creating these 100 prayers just for everybody. The next one I have is a journal, which is another one of them dream journals if you want to write down your dreams. This right here is my first ever short story. This is the first book that I ever published on Amazon. It's a short romance story. It's like a horror type / romance story. It's only about 40 pages long. It's a very short story, but it's available $7.99, or no, $6.99 for Kindle if you don't have the Kindle membership, and it's $10 for a paperback. Very short story, but I think it was pretty cool. And of course, here's the coloring book for laptops once again. If y'all are horse lovers, I have a coloring book for horse lovers right here. So here's coloring book for horse lovers. For sports lovers, football, basketball, baseball, rugby, soccer, I have 100 motivational quotes for you guys that will build up your confidence as an athlete. So these are for athletes, most basically. This one is an at-home workout planner for 100 days. So this is great for those who's trying to get better and, you know, strengthen themselves, make themselves stronger in 100 days. So this is a good planner for you, and there's workouts on here as well. This one is for those who has mental wellness issues. I wrote 100 quotes for you guys that want to be mentally strong. This book would be for you. And last but not least, I did an auto book for this client. This one was a model spiritual for black women. It's a book for black spirituality. I did the auto book for this one, so if you want to check out my auto book, then this is the book for that. So again, this is every book that I published on Amazon and that auto book that I did. So if you want to check out any of these books, regardless of the category it's in, pool, prayers, journals, workouts, sports, casinos, you name it, if I have it on here, just type in my name on Amazon right up here and you'll find the books that I have on the market. So if you guys want to check out those books, again, Just type in my name on Amazon and you can check out those books. All right. So that's the fourth thing I wanted to show y'all. So back to what I was showing earlier. So again, if you got any questions when it comes to coding, crypto trading, or trying to find a job, let me know. Right now I got to send some screenshots of proof that my reviews are live so I can get paid for those. So let me show the screenshot proof to those who's supposed to have them. So here we go. It's this one. Alright, it's that one. Next one. So yeah, I get paid to write Amazon reviews for certain clients, so I do get paid to do these. So I'm gonna go ahead and send these. But again, if you guys got any questions when it comes to coding, crypto trading, or trying to find a job, let me know in the comment section. I'll be live here for a little while longer. I will look at all the comments. I do have the video live on both YouTube and TikTok. So if you have any questions, I will answer them to the best of my ability. And again, for all you TikTokers that like to watch me shoot pool, I will go live at the pool table later tonight. But yeah, I'm glad the live is hanging in there this time because it wasn't earlier. I don't know. I think I had an internet outage or something, but now everything is cooperating, so I'm glad everything is working. I'm not going to risk going on YouTube, though, because I was trying to show a video earlier, but it is what it is. Alright, I think that's it. Oh, no, I got one more. Okay. Now make sure my client has proof that I wrote the review and that they're live, so that's what I'm doing right now. So I'll make $3 for every review. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll make $18 once they confirm these. So that's what's up. Little money is good money too. Alright. So back to what I was talking about. If you got any questions relating to coding, if you got any questions related to crypto trading, or if you have any questions about finding a job, Free Code Camp is a good place to start if you don't know where to start when it comes to code. It'll teach you different coding program languages. With this coding platform, trading platform, I mean, this platform allows you to trade crypto, and you can get bonuses if you refer people, do a certain number of trades every day, or deposits. You get bonuses for those three categories. If you want to get involved with crypto trading like I am, you'll need a promo code to sign up, and then I'll also put you in our Telegram group where you'll get free trade signals. So if you want those, let me know in the comment section. And then for those of y'all that's looking for a job, this is the website for you, because this job shows job openings that's not on LinkedIn or Indeed or any other of those platforms. I'm offering this for free because I do charge money to find jobs for people, but since you guys are live and here with me, I will give you guys one free source, and this is a great source to use to find jobs. So if you got questions of any of those three categories, let me know. I'll stay live here for a few more minutes. I'll wait for y'all to decide if y'all have any questions. Right now I'm just going to check my emails while we wait. Again, I want to thank everybody who's here on TikTok and YouTube. We're live on both platforms, so I appreciate everybody who's here today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. If you're on YouTube, my YouTube channel is right there. You just click on the icon. But if you're on TikTok, my YouTube channel is in the bio, along with my coding portfolio and Instagram. And of course, if you're on YouTube, all my social media platforms are on my profile. So, not hard to find. Right now, I'm checking emails right now, so I got some things I got to take care of after this, so that's fine. But yeah, I got I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna walk my dog, get a little exercise in, and then be live later on. So again, if you want to see me live on TikTok later today shooting pool, make sure you follow me on TikTok. Again, if y'all got any questions when it comes to these 3 categories, let me know. Coding, crypto trading, or finding a job. Let me know. If you need help how to set them up or where to start, I'll let you know. Just let me know in the comments section. I'm here to help. But I do appreciate everybody who's here today, though. I really do appreciate you all. Thank you all very much. Thank you. But everybody who is here today, I hope you guys are enjoying the information I'm providing y'all. I really do appreciate it. I know that the only games we really demonstrated was the coding project games, the games that I came up with. But it's okay. I mean, I don't mind playing other games, of course, because I got a Super Nintendo connected to my MacBook, and I got some PlayStation 2 games on here. So I did do a PlayStation Live video on my YouTube, but it was lagging so badly I just couldn't play the games. But I know my Super Nintendo games, I know they'll be fine. But anybody Super Nintendo fans out there or know what it is? I think the kids today wouldn't know nothing about Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis or even Nintendo 64. They wouldn't know nothing about those. Or Atari or Virtual Boy. Yeah, they wouldn't know nothing about those type of games. Nope, they would not. Alright, I gotta check a few more emails and then let's see. Like, again, if anybody's got any questions, let me know in the comment section. Regardless if you're on YouTube, watching this on YouTube, or watching this on TikTok. I have both chat boxes open, so if you got any questions, let me know. Again, your questions can be based on the coding that I've shown earlier, the crypto trading that I showed earlier, or trying to find a job. Let me know. I got y'all. We'll be live here for a while. But I will go live again on TikTok, so if you haven't followed me on TikTok, please do so. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, TikTok, my YouTube channel is in the bio. And if you're here on my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. Again, we're live on both YouTube and TikTok. That's why I'm saying both. And I do look at all the comments, so please don't be shy. Right now I'm just looking at emails, see if I gotta do anything else today. I know I got other things I gotta do. It's gonna take a minute. But it is a blessing to be on here on both platforms at the same time. I do want to do this when I shoot pool as well, where I have both YouTube Live and TikTok Live, but it might be a little bit more difficult to do because I might have to connect my phone to the computer and then set up everything on the computer, and then live would be directly on TikTok. I think that's how I'll have to do it, but we'll see. I'll get it figured out eventually. I might have it figured out. I might. It's not gonna be perfect, but hey, it's worth giving it a try. I think for the time being, doing YouTube and TikTok together in my office, I think it's the best option for now. Until I learn how to connect both of them in my man cave downstairs when I play pool. Because if you guys on YouTube don't know, I do TikTok Live pool videos. And I will go live on YouTube, of course, if I'm downstairs. But I get a bigger audience on TikTok than I do with YouTube. So that's why I do both. I don't use Instagram because people don't get on there. And Facebook, it's only the people that follows me, but a lot of people don't. So, yeah. Alright, I gotta do this real quick. Okay. Well, I'll do that later. Let's see. I gotta do this too. Again, if you got any questions about coding, crypto trading, or trying to find a job, let me know in the comments section. Again, you cannot be on the crypto trading account unless you have a promo code. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll send you the link. You cannot use the link that's on the page because if you sign up, then they won't let you in without the promo code. That's because this platform is used to build teams, which is a good thing. Alright. I gotta send out some emails real quick, so bear with me, y'all. But again, if you got any questions about coding, crypto trading, or trying to find a job, let me know. Again, we are live on TikTok. So if you got any questions, let me know. But right now I gotta send some notes out to a client real quick. And then as soon as I send that email, then I should be good to go. Oh. I'm gonna have to do this later because everything's buffering now. I'll just do this later. I'll wait. Alright. Yeah, I think it's buffering, so I'm gonna wait to do this one job. I gotta send an email out to a client. So I do apologize for the lag, and I tried to get into my workplace account and for another client, and it was slowing down. So I apologize for the lag. Again, if y'all got any questions, we're based on what you see on your screen. We talked about coding projects that I did, so I can offer you guys the opportunity to code on your own if you like, or if you like to try any of the projects I did, let me know in the comment section. For the middle column, it's a trading platform that I use to practice crypto trading. You can make real money with this platform, so if you're interested, you got to have the promo code, which I will provide for you. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section. And the column on the right is a free source that I offer to those who are looking for jobs, regardless if it's a remote job, hybrid, or on-site. Thanks to this website, that's how I got a medical position job, even though I have no medical experience whatsoever. So if I can do it, you can do it. All right, so I apologize for the silence. I was sending out an email to a client. But again, today in our live video on both TikTok and YouTube, we talked about coding, we talked about crypto trading, and we talked about finding jobs either online or hybrid positions or on site. I was showing you guys my coding portfolio and a lot of the projects I've done. Most of them are projects that I was assigned to do on freecodecamp.com, or there's games that I came up with myself. We talked about crypto trading, where you can learn how to trade with cryptos. If you're interested in that, you got to have the promo code. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section. And then lastly, we talked about where you can find jobs for free that are not on places like LinkedIn and Indeed. I'm offering this for free because I have a service where I charge people to find jobs for them, depending on their job openings, their resume and cover letter and all that stuff. But since you guys are live here with me, you guys get the one free source, and this will be your free source if you're looking for a job. But if you're looking to crypto trade, then let's talk. If you want to learn how to code, then Free Code Camp would be a good start. And I also mentioned I have books on Amazon. Just type in my name, Jordan Liturgis, and you'll find all the books that I have on the market in Amazon if you're interested in checking out any of my books. So those are really the things we talked about here on the live. That's really about it to discuss. So if anybody's got any questions, let me know. And I do appreciate everybody who's here today, regardless if you're on TikTok or YouTube. We're live on both platforms. So thank you all, everybody on both platforms who's here today. Thank you all very much. But yeah, anybody got any questions about coding, crypto trading, or need help finding a job, or if you're looking for my books, let me know in the comments section. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Thank you all for being here once again. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, let me know. I'll be live here for a little while. And I will be back live on TikTok for my pool sessions. So if you haven't yet, make sure you guys follow me on TikTok and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're on TikTok, then my YouTube channel is in the bio. And if you're on YouTube, then my TikTok link is in the description. And hello everybody who has joined in. Remington, Aaron, Don, Bryson, Doc, and whoever's on YouTube. I welcome everybody who's here today. Appreciate y'all being here. Again, if you got any questions relating to coding, crypto trading, finding a job, or if you want to check out my books on Amazon, let me know in the comment section. We'll be live here for a few more minutes. But again, I will go live later on TikTok when I shoot pool. So again, if you just now joined, welcome. We are live on both YouTube and TikTok. We spent the live talking about coding, crypto trading and finding a job. So if you need help with anything when it comes to coding, finding a job, or if you want to get started with crypto trading, of course you got to have a promo code for the crypto trading account. Let me know in the comment section. And in addition to that, I have books available on Amazon that I created myself. So just type in my name, Jordan Liturgis, on Amazon, and you'll find my books on there. But I do thank everybody who's here today. So if anybody's got any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to try to help everybody out the best I can. I appreciate y'all here today on both YouTube and TikTok. I appreciate y'all very much. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to educate people to succeed, regardless if it involves anything we talked about on the live or if it involves shooting pool, any of that good stuff. So again, if you got any questions based on one of those 3 categories, or if you want to find my book on Amazon, let me know. If I could find a way to promote my books on here, that'd be nice too. But just basically type in my name, Jordan Liturgis. My name's not hard to find. You can see it on my TikTok profile. You can see it on my YouTube profile. So, yeah, I'm not hard to find. You can look me up on Google with my coding projects and all that good stuff. Of course, my coding links are both in my YouTube profile. There are also links in the description on YouTube, and in the TikTok, my coding link and YouTube link is in the bio. If y'all want to check those out for yourselves. But other than that, I thank everybody who's here today, and if you got any questions, let me know. But alright, so again, if you got any questions relating to coding, crypto trading, finding a job, or if you need help trying to find my books on Amazon, let me know in the comment section. If you want to be a part of the crypto trading account, you cannot register without a promo code. So let me know in the comment section if you are interested in crypto trading, and I will give you the affiliate link. The affiliate link will include the promo code. As long as you got the promo code, you can register. This platform does offer deposit bonuses, trading bonuses, and affiliate bonuses. Trading bonuses based on the number of trades that you do per day, or the amount of each trades per day. Deposits, it depends on how much you're going to deposit if you use your own money, and you can get affiliate commissions every time your referrals completes a trade. So every completed trade, you get a percentage. And of course, the brokers, they get 20% on all trades. On all winning trades, you would get 80% of all winning trades. With my trading strategy, I get about 65% winning rate, which is not too bad for me because I'm in the plus. But I do have a group on Telegram that offers free signals as well if you're not familiar with trading. So if you're interested in all those things, let me know in the comment section, and I will give you the promo code for the trading platform. Other than that, free code camp is free, and this free source on trying to find work from home jobs is also free. Again, we are live on both YouTube and TikTok, so if you're not connected to both, do that. If you're on YouTube, my links for TikTok is in the description, and for those on TikTok, my YouTube channel is in the bio. But yeah, those are the 4 categories we talked about. It was coding, crypto trading, finding a job online, and my books on Amazon. Those are the 4 things we talked about here on our live video. Everything else is straightforward. You might think that the reason why I'm doing all this is just to prove how good I am. No, I'm only doing this to educate people, because when it comes to jobs, there's so many scams out there, it's ridiculous. But remote rocket ship allowed me to get a job that I have no experience in. So this website is great resourceful. Free Code Camp, it allows me to learn how to code with different programming languages at no cost. The trading platform has a free simulated account of 10,000 on it, and it's a great way to practice. So I have my reasons to show you guys these things, and I like to see y'all participate. So it'd be nice. See, all this would be at no cost to y'all. The only thing that would cost y'all is if you wanted to invest your own money in the trading platform. But I'm giving you guys a free coding training website and a free source on where to find legit jobs that you won't see on LinkedIn or Indeed or anything like that. So I'm not really, the only time I'm really charging is for the trading platform, and if you guys want to buy one of my books, that's about it. And all my books are on Amazon. Just type in my name, Jordan Liturgis, on Amazon. You'll find all my books. And I have plenty more books coming up soon. But I do appreciate everybody who's here. We'll stay online for a while longer. And if you guys join me live tonight, I'll see y'all on TikTok. So if you have any questions, let me know. But I do appreciate everybody who's here today once again. I do thank you all very much. Alright, I'm going to check some more emails. Looks like I got some more emails to check. So we'll be online. I'll stay online until I'm done checking emails, and then after that I'll probably shut it off. So if you got any questions relating to coding, crypto trading, finding a job, or if you want to buy any of my books on Amazon, let me know in the comment section so I can help you. Again, you cannot set up the crypto trading account without my promo code. So if you're interested, let me know. But yeah, this remote rocket ship is one of many websites I use to find legit jobs. I try to avoid LinkedIn and Indeed as much as possible because scammers use those platforms very easily. But with remote rocket ship, they get their positions directly from the company website itself. So there's no way scammers can use those platforms to create fake websites. And plus, rocket ship's got a good team where they monitor all job positions, so they make sure everything is legit. And if you get the membership that remote rocket ship offers, then you get access to all the job openings. For free, you would get maybe 8 positions for each recent job position that's available. So It might sound like a lot, but it's better than nothing. Finding 8 positions on the site like this for free, that's pretty good. Because you never know, one of those 8 you'll get a job interview. As long as you got a proper resume, a good cover letter, and you have good posture and good professionalism when you're in your interviews. I do offer those things on my Fiverr account. So again, one last time, if you got any questions about coding, trading, crypto, finding a job, or wanting to buy any of my books, let me know in the comment section. Right now, I'm just gonna check emails, and then when I'm done with emails, I'll get off here. So that's how much time you guys got left. But thank y'all. I do appreciate y'all being here on the live. We've been on live for about 3 hours almost. We mostly talked about my coding portfolio and how you guys can get into coding if you want. Trading, crypto. If you're interested in that, let me know. You can't get on this particular one without a promo code. And if you want to find a remote job, this will be the only time I'll see this for you guys. So that means you'll have to go back on the video if you want to look at this one, because I'll have it saved on YouTube. But I do appreciate everybody who is here, though. I do greatly appreciate y'all. But yeah, as soon as I'm done with these emails, then I'm going to get off here. I've been on here for quite a while talking about coding. A lot of the coding projects I showed, most of them I had to do for free code camp that you see on your screen. But I also created some games because I studied front-end development. But as soon as I study the back-end portion, then I'll eventually create web pages for some of my projects that I have created. Some of them require back-end, some of them don't. But the ones that do will take me a minute to be fully developed. And again, I do all this by myself, setting up the live videos, setting up these platforms, studying the crypto. I do it all by myself. Every once in a while, I'll check the free trade signals on Telegram, but other than that, I do it all by myself. But I do appreciate, once again, everybody who is here today. I do appreciate all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all very much. Any questions? Let me know in the comments. We're live both on TikTok and YouTube, but we'll be off here pretty soon. So if you got your questions, ask now. I am on my computer. I want to get the new MacBook Air, but maybe even the Pro, because I've been writing so much code and being live. I think it's better to have a MacBook Pro when you're live. I have the M1 MacBook Air, which helps for now, but I'm eventually upgrade when the time comes. I think their new M4 MacBook on Amazon, with the right amount of RAM and processor, I think it's like $1,200. So, but I think I'll make payments on it if I do. But we'll see. So again, for the last time, if you got any questions relating to coding, check out this platform if you want to learn how to code. If you want to learn crypto trading, this will be the platform, but you cannot register without the promo code. So send me a DM or comment in the video. If you're on YouTube, comment that you're interested. If you're on TikTok, send me a DM if you're interested in trading. If you're looking for a job, same thing. Either comment or DM. If you're looking to buy one of my books, same thing. Send me a comment or a DM. That's fine. YouTube, it'll be a comment. TikTok, DM. because we're going. I'm saying that because I'm gonna shut down here shortly. I'm almost done looking through my emails. That's how much time I'm gonna give y'all if y'all have any questions. But I do thank y'all for being here, and I hope to see y'all next time. As soon as I will go live on TikTok later today when I shoot pool. But I do appreciate everybody who's here today. Thank you. I can see that the Bitcoin market's dropped a little bit today. Good thing I'm not trading. I already did my trading earlier. Forgive me, y'all. I'm starting to get tired. I've been sitting here for the last 3 hours, but that's fine. Alright. About 5 more minutes. We'll stay live. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be live for another 5 minutes. I'll wait to the 3-hour mark is when we'll stop. Got any questions, let me know. If you're a newcomer, feel free to ask me anything based on what you see on your screen. But yeah, like I said before, I've been writing code for about 4 years now, and for that whole time frame, I was studying HTMLs, I was learning CSS, JavaScripts, front end development, and I've studied some React, which is connected to JavaScript basically, and it's allowed me to create a lot of projects because Free Code Camp has a lot of lab projects that you can work on. It can also connect to your certifications. But Free Code Camp is the website I use to send my portfolio out to clients and employers. And I've always loved coding. I just never had a chance to until 4 years ago, which was of course during the pandemic. So during the pandemic, that's when I started coding really. Because beforehand I was playing basketball all those years, all my life. So I really didn't have no time to code when I was playing ball. But since I retired, coding's been one of my side hustles. And then of course crypto trading. I've always loved to do trading, regardless if it was penny stocks, binary options, or crypto. I wanted to do crypto because there are a lot of short-term trades. They're not long-term. It's better to do short-term trades than anything else really. And for me to offer remote jobs to people, like I love working from home because you don't have to be around anybody. You're in the comforts of your own home. You don't have to wear anything specific. Of course, I'm wearing my King shirt, if you haven't noticed yet. But yeah, I like to help people find jobs as well because I know how it feels to be jobless. I know how it feels. So that's why I share this. And of course, the books on Amazon is just another hustle that I did where I created books. So if you're interested in checking out my books, just type in my name, Jordan Liturgis, on Amazon. But it looks like we got under 2 minutes left. So again, if you got any questions about anything, either comment on the YouTube channel after here, or send me a DM if you're on TikTok. But again, I do want to thank everybody who either liked the videos, asked questions, comments, or has stayed with me from the beginning to the end. I do appreciate everybody here today. I really do appreciate y'all. And I will go live again only on TikTok when I shoot pool later on. So if you're on YouTube and you haven't followed me on TikTok, TikTok is in the description. But yeah, we'll be on for a few more seconds. So everybody who's just now joined, we're going to be getting off here soon. But if you have any questions relating to coding, crypto trading, or finding a job, if you're on TikTok, you send me a DM If you're on YouTube, comment this video, because we are live on both TikTok and YouTube. But we're going to go ahead and get off here now. So I do thank everybody who has joined me, and I do appreciate everybody who's been here from beginning to end. So again, if you have questions, comment if you're on YouTube, and also subscribe on YouTube if you haven't. If you're on TikTok, DM me your questions, as also follow me on TikTok for future videos. But if you follow me on TikTok, I will go live later on again when I shoot pool. But I thank everybody for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. God bless. I'm out.